Thank you, James Kuria, Benjamin Omodis, Park, Mika, Greg Oduso, Eddie Affetto, Caleb Musa. You know, શું થાય છે આજે છે ને રિકેશે મારા ચશ્મા મચાવી નાખ્યા છે એટલે મને આમ દૂર દૂરથી ને બોલવું પડે છે. Grace Ovimana, Edith Maina, Kachana Fower અને China. This is called Afro-Indo theme. આપણે એક કલ્ચર છીએ બીજા કલ્ચર સાથે મિક્સ પણ થઈએ છીએ. સો મને લાગે છે કે આ આપણા ફર્સ્ટ કલ્ચર પ્રોગ્રામને આપણે આટલીની વધારે તાળીઓથી ને વધાવી લેવા જોઈએ. થેન્ક યુ એવરીવન.
Thank you very much, Prabhaben. Before I go up, sorry for the specs, and I'm giving you a printout that has 20 phones bigger than what it was previously. Oh, even I need to have some energy. The way these guys were dancing, I'm a cricketer, I should have energy. Do you guys have all that energy? It's only this side is shouting because they have that energy because they're dancing. Do you guys have the energy? There you go. I think you've got the samosas and everything up there. Thank you very much for that. This is what you guys have to do each and every time. Not taking much of the time. I'll say pay keen attention to what is going to happen next. We are talking about the journey of Kanbis Sports Club. We are all here because we are celebrating 50 years of Kanbis Sports Club. We all have our club at heart. That's why we're all here. And it's a journey that I feel not many clubs have passed in Kenya. Probably in the world. 50 years is not a mean journey. Can we all clap for ourselves for 50 years? Hip hip hooray! So if the audiovisual guys are ready, I don't want to take much of the time. Pay keen attention are my 3 words. Enjoy what you'll see. Kanbis has changed my life.
Before the gathering at Plyman Concrete Company, we had a meeting of few friends. As usual, we have been meeting every day or every week or whatever, where those initiate members were there. D.S. Patel of Oriental Construction, Lakshman Bhai of Cementers, and Harji Bhai Guru, who was staying in Italy and playing there. And we agreed to have a gathering, put the idea to them. And then we made the membership or the club, and we start the club at formal one, not just here and there. So we met at the quarry, concrete quarry of Lyman Concrete Company. Ramji Bhai, who was the owner of Lyman Concrete, he offered the lunch and the gathering place, and he organized everything over there.
Really good together. Like late D.S. Patel, Bulji Bhai L. Pidolia, Karsan Bhai S. Pidolia, Orchids, Gopal Bhai S. Hirani, Samji Bhai M. Pidolia, Harji K. Vasani, Guru, late Pragji Bhai Devsi Vakaria, late Ramji Ratna Vasani, Lakshman Bhai Halai of Cementers, late Karsan Lalji or Kela, Dr. Nanor Vasan.
And we got together and we were out, and all these things started.
We all decided that let's also form a club where we can play cricket also. So we formed our team, Ramji Pindolia, Guji Rabadia, Bulji Bhai Pindolia, Harji Vasani Guru, Lakshmanbhai Halai, late Ramjibai Vasani, Dhanji Ganparia, Vishram Bidolia, late Nanabai Kerai, late Rabi Rabaria, Dilip Gorasia, late Samji Halai, late Naran Hirani, Mitin Gorasia, Shivlan Lukaria, Dhanji Buria, Bharat Pindolia.
And he became more tighter with them. So, Bhavnagar and Rajkot called us in India thereafter. And we went there, had a trip and played in Kutch, Bhavnagar, Rajkot, some other places I don't remember. And we played there, and there our boys developed right there. And whether we lose or we won or lose, so it was not the experience. From there, we developed the training of our chipper for boys. So one Ram Bhai Odedra, who is pastor, who was the coach in Porbandar, he offered us to train with similar to the case of Alil Bhai. And we sent about 12 boys.
We were the first batch to travel Porbandar, Dulip School of Cricket. Together with me, my colleagues were Ramji Segani and Jagdish Budia.
Yeah, I was one of the founder members of Kanbis Sports Club and the first cricket captain of the club. We have been with the club for 25 years in several positions. We had gathered around 11 or 12 players we knew were playing in other clubs, or some were playing in schools. And me being a former student of Eastern Secondary School, I got in touch with the headmaster so that we at least secured the ground at the rate of 2,000 shillings per year, and we contributed towards the school's development as well.
Yes, I was at Kanbis Sports Club for a very short time, just about a year or maybe a year or 2 years, couple of years, sorry. I was requested by some of the senior members of Kanbis Sports Club to come and join Kanbis. I was playing elsewhere at that time, and I was asked by some of the players, some of the members to come and join us and support the team, who were mostly beginners. The only experienced guys were myself and Harji Guru. So I joined the team as a captain, and I think we did very well that year.
પહેલી જ વખત અમે બી ડિવિઝનમાં જે હતા ત્યાં ક્રિકેટ ક્લબનો એવો નિયમ છે કે બી ડિવિઝનની જે છેલ્લી ટીમ હોય એ નીકળી જાય અને એ ટીમની પહેલી ટીમ હોય એ ડિવિઝનમાં આવે અને અમે પહેલા જ વર્ષે અમે એ ડિવિઝનમાં આવ્યા અને અમારા છોકરાઓએ કંડી સ્પોર્ટ્સ ક્લબના છોકરાઓએ ચેમ્પિયન થયા અને ધીરે ધીરે નાના બ્રધરહૂડ્સમાંથી ધીરે ધીરે મોટું બનતું ગયું.
I used to play badminton somewhere else, but when we started the club, then I brought the players to join our badminton club, which was at Eastleigh Secondary School.
Initially, it was very, very difficult, as you can understand, lack of facilities. We had
overheads. Where did the money come from? Again, the donors, whoever could donate at that time, everything was in panic mode, but what saved us is our savings. So whatever funds we had accumulated and what we accumulate, ladies and gentlemen, it is not for anything else, but for this kind of eventualities at the end. Somebody will ask you, oh, Kanbis has funds now, why do they need donation? No, donation will still need, we have plans for next 50 years. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, these funds really helped us during that 3 years of COVID, and we survived. Guys, friends, ladies and gentlemen, the journey has begun. You could see our journey from the pillars. Now we'll go step by step till we'll show you where we have reached today. You could see our elders, the first captain. You could see Harish and Babu Bhai saying, Ramji, they didn't have transport. They were telling me 2 people used to go by matatu so they can carry the kids. Rest of them used to walk till Upper Hill. And that is what has brought Kanbis Sports Club today where it is. Can we clap for these guys? Their hard work has brought us, ladies and gentlemen, to where we are together. Today, I can tell you with a lot of pride in me, we are one of the best club with the minimum facilities we have. I'll tell you a secret, which I'll repeat again. We train in August around 250 boys from our community and outside community without a single shilling. Our elder, founder, chairman, man behind a lot of things, until today, he celebrated his birthday, 85th birthday in Mauritius. You could see him. I'll tell you a small secret. When I was in Mombasa, I used to support Mombasa. Murjibai used to do service in volleyball. બહુ મસ્તી કરીએ મેં બાપાની. પણ આજે બધા ભેગા થઈ ને એક એવું ક્લબ બનાવ્યું છે કે બધાને કણબીઝ, મુરજીભાઈ said કણબીઝ. You know, when we said કણબી તું, ડરવાનું નહીં, કણબી છે. આપણે કણબીઝ છે ને, don't be afraid. And we come from the strength. That is our strength. Murjibai Pindoria, I'll call upon Murjibai Pindoria to receive a token of appreciation from the club. Will be presented by Nilesh Bhai Irani, Dinesh Bhai Banderi, and Dinesh Bhai Vakaria. Can 3 of my committee members come on podium, on the stage, please? And my little angels, are they ready? Ladies and gentlemen, you can see the founders. Please, can we give him a standing ovation? A man himself He's 85 years old, still very fit. Second person I'll call is our sir, N.C. Goyal, our late guru, N.C. Goyal, N.C. Bapa, we used to call him, secretary of Bausinji Cricket Club. Mr. R.C. Goyal will represent him, his brother. He's the secretary of Bausinji Cricket Club. What N.C. sir has taught this club is one unique thing. Not cricket, the discipline. The discipline. When Bausinji came first time here, I was a chairman. What they taught my boys, cricket boys, is the discipline. Today, if you see them, the way they greet you, that is one thing we have been taught. Second came cricket. Then the tours to India, all facilitated by one man club, Bausinji Cricket Club, through N.C. Goyal. Raghu Baba, please. R.C. Goyal has come all the way only for a day. That is the love of Kanbis, only for a day. To be among us. Ladies and gentlemen, young people, please, you'll be standing and sitting, standing and sitting. We are a sports club. We'll give you double portion of food, but you'll be standing and sitting. Thank you. Another legend, Mr. D.V. Halai, Devendra Halai. Devendra Halai of Agro Group. I'll call upon Pamela Masi and Hina and Mahesh. I'll tell you a short brief about. He was one of the best supporters I could see. He used to wear a cap and he used to support the team. There was a time we needed a borehole at Islay. This is a family which we came with us and we built a borehole around 15 years back. Today, we miss our elders, but God needed them more than us. Another legend, my list, my legend, Chebada. Samji Bhai Pindoria. You see this gentleman? You saw him on the TV? He was one of the first cricket team player. Samji Bhai led the club, taught us, he was part of committee when I joined the committee, etiquette, how to be in the committee. Then he went ahead, became a vice chairman of Cricket Kenya. He became a vice chairman of Cricket Kenya, led Kenya cricket in African region. Today, I'll call him young man. He's again 80 years old. He has been with us for last 3 months. Sheila Babi kiddu ke saru tu lei gaya ke gare bor thata tha. But 3 months in the evenings, he has been with us. He's a master. What we have done in Souvenir, what we have done in organization is one of the lead team. Thank you, Samji Bhai. My friend Arvind Kanji Hirani. Arvind has been chairman, has been vice chairman, has been secretary. He's the man when we need mending, when we need things done. In golf there is an issue. In facilities there's an issue. This is the man. Another young man, Harish Samji Banderi. Harish Bhai has been a secretary, chairman, committee member for this club. We call him our powerhouse. When we need donation, we just tune Harish Bhai Kidogo here and there. Another legend. I used to watch Naran Bhai Jadwa Hirani play. You could think the guy is just standing there. When he goes to bet, guys could see that strength, the Kichri strength, the power. Yeah. And he said, Mara machene ghee power. So we used to call him Naran Bhai Ghee. He has left us, but his family is here, and his son is part of now the team, Kanbis. So, Babi, please come and receive Premila Ben to receive on his behalf. If Premila Ben can say a few words, she'll tell you when Naran Bhai unfortunately got sick, the ગામ ને સમાજ ને બધા ઉભા રહ્યા. Penny સાથે shoulder to shoulder, Kanbis stood with the family. The son will tell you, this is what the strength of Kanbis is. When he was getting treatment in India, my friends from Australia, UK, India, and Kenya contributed and gave the family moral support. Let Hirji Bhai Rabadia didn't play cricket, was not part of committee, but one gentleman who started free lunch at Eastleigh High School. He used to come, very noble man. He said, Eastleigh Chetuche is far from town. The supporters, what will they eat? The players are given lunches. I will contribute first. And he used to go with a hat like this and get funds. And no fans, no supporters went without lunch. This is the man behind it. Unfortunately, there's no one from his family right now. He was a lead team at 25th anniversary. He's in India. I'll call upon Nilesh, his nephew, to receive a token of appreciation on his behalf. Now, Gurji Bapa, Gurji Bhai Vishram Vekaria, Cementers Group, you saw Laku Kaka. These are the pioneers. And I heard one of the times they were playing cards in Eastleigh. Nawali Chapwa, they were being beaten by thugs. But still, after 1 month, they went to play again. These guys were strength. So I'll call upon SR, Rao, please. Bapana Namnu token. I don't know if Ramesh Bhai or his family has come. I think because of Easter, they have not. SR is from Cementers, Uganda, and son-in-law of Koji Bapa. હું જોઉં છું જે ક્લેપ નહીં પાડે જે ક્લેપ નહીં પાડે ત્યાં પણ દેખાય છે મને. I don't need specs like Prabha Bhabi and them. There's a fine of donations. You saw my speech. We thrive on donations. Thank you. Thank you, dear. You're looking very beautiful. We'll carry on with the program when the photo session is ongoing. There is the program is divided like this: culture, journey, present honors, and one speech. Speeches very little, small speeches. You know, Mike is program. After 2 minutes, you have to put another coin there. આપની છે બધું રાજસ્થાન થી આવી લાગો છો. Okay. Our chairman Gopal Bhai Sivji Hirani, who you saw on the journey, he was part of this group. Gopal Bhai Sivji Hirani Kishore Construction, and he has played a very big role right now in Souvenir in guiding us and giving directions on the phone. Gopal Bhai, we miss you. He was supposed to come here, but because of some reasons, he could not make it here. Can you clap for Gopal Bhai, please? I'll call upon our founder, our trustee, and our pillar, our Murji Bhai Lalji Bindoria, to say a few words and give us a blessing.
Thank you, Chairman of Kanbis Sports Club, trustees, and the committee members, and all brothers and sisters who have arrived here today. Very first thing I would like to tell you, what does Kanbis mean? Because many of the people who are Kanbis, with the generation, they won't know what is the meaning of that. Kanbis means farmer, and that's why we preferred the name to be Kanbis, because in our Gujarati or maybe in Kutchi, we are called Kanbis. It's not a small name. Many of the people objected because they feel that, oh, in Gujarat or somewhere, that name they are not recognizing very well. So I would like to tell that thing. Now, a lot has been said in this video about the difficulties and things. But what we thought, myself and the organizers at that time, my friends, we thought that a lot of our groups, they were divided into religious thing or Samaj thing, and they were a small caucus. The youth did not have any vision of mixing with anybody or having a program of youth development, which we were feeling so. The Harji Varshani used to be this, and some other students were the students of the Islis High School. They used to play cricket there on the ground which we have now. And so we thought, we called them, we met them, especially the Harji Bhai, and we told them, can we form something else? And we had a meeting with the principal and the board of members, so if we can use the ground. So we had 10 years agreement at that time, and then extended to 25, 30, and 40, and whatever up to now. That is how we started, and I would say that starting of cricket, Harji Bhai was the pillar, and this is how. What was our intention? We wanted our youth to be familiar to or people of the other communities and Kenyans in general. Today, I am sure some Kenyans have played for our team, and two of them I know who are here today, Kibaki and Martin. I think they are in the crowd, and they are there. And we did not have any, those groups which were there, we welcome all the players without consideration of any group where they are from. And those groups, if you people know some of them, they were very strong enemies of each other. When we formed this club, there were other people who did not like. They're saying that you are dividing the community. It was not our intention. And those people who were at that time opposing us, they said dividing. When we did not leave the community's program at all our members who were there. In fact, we contributed wherever there was a necessity. And when their children started joining Kanbis, they forgot about criticizing or telling. Otherwise, before that, they used to call us Clubia, if you remember. And Clubia was a very cheap name according to them. To us, it was not there. So what I'm trying to tell, with the progress and the deed, the people recognize. Rather than arguing them and by mouth, you prove something to recognize. Now that is how we started. I'm really feeling proud that another thing, with the present situation, nobody, whoever comes in the position of chairman or anything, up to now even, there is no greediness in acquiring the seat. And that may be the reason we don't have a lot of money so that they want to look out, or we don't have the facility or to boast that we did this and that. But I'm hoping that in future this will be all there and we'll do it. So the present committee members, they came one by one. We did not have anybody to stick to the chair for many years. Their terms was decided and keep on changing even today. But I am feeling that though I am not been able to because of some problems of myself, these people are not leaving me as a trustee, which I request that now I am not able to attend the meeting or anything, please relieve me 50 years. On the other hand, what they have achieved is not only in sports. They started doing the sports apart from cricket, and now they have developed golf. But they tried to do the other games, indoor games, outdoor, but the lack was, we are not having our facilities, so we could not have the time or booking or funds to pay for the rent and things like that. That is shortfall. What I am feeling that for what Kurjibai said in the saying, that I am having a wish that this club even goes further with it, and I thank donors who are making this club to send, especially the Crown Paint people. They have supported quite a lot and they sponsor up, though they might have got the orders from our members. That is beside. But all those people who are giving donors, some of the Kanbis, but those people, they want the business. A lot of Kanbis business has gone to Mr. Rao, and I would like to thank, if he's there, thank you. So this is how we survived. And my final wish is that this club will definitely celebrate 100 years in next 50 years. That was my hope. And this is the hope, and I wish the leaders will come up without their self-interest and for the interest of Kanbis only, and do well. And we get also amalgate with the national projects or the Kenyan. We are Kenyans, majority of us. Why should we be just Indians or Kachis or Kanbis or anything? We are everything, and we are Kenyan. We should have pride for it. Thank you very much, and give me a chance. Thank you.
Thank you, Murjibai, for your wise words. Every institution, when they start, there is always little criticism or little to and fro. But the way you said in your own words is you don't argue to make enemies. You show your strength on the field, your etiquette, the lifestyle, and we go ahead. Thank you very much, Murjibai.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me take you through another culture program. This culture program is done by our Kanbis Gen Z. તમે જોશો કે એને કેવી રીતે એકમાંથીને બીજો ડાન્સ અને સરસ મજાનો સંદેશો પણ આપ્યો છે. તો આ પ્રોગ્રામને કોરિયોગ્રાફ કર્યો છે પ્રિયંકા. સો ગ્રુપ્સ, આર યુ રેડી? લેટ્સ ક્લેપ ફોર પ્રિયંકા, દર્શની, કવિતા, ઉર્વી, અંશી એન્ડ નેહા.
સ્ટોપ 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 આપે તો કનબીસ છે ગરબા વગર કેમ ચાલે સો લેટ્સ ગો
Hello. Did you hear what the song was saying? Give me freedom, give me fire. I wish my captain told me, you have the freedom, go hit sixes. And they said, wave your flag. We always want the Kanbis flag to wave higher and higher. For 50 years, the flag has been waving higher. We want it to still wave higher. Come wind, come rain, come sunshine. All your eyes, all your ears to the screen. Let the Kanbis flag wave higher. It's time for the transition. Let's see what happens after the challenges.
After we won our first league, there was no looking back.
When I joined the committee, the chairman was Narambai Kerai. Sanjay Irani was vice chairman. Lalji Budia was a secretary. They really trained us. My committee, you see now, the seniors were part of that committee.
Starting in the late 1990s, where the committee members, led by the able chairmates, we brought in discipline within the committee members, that everybody was held accountable for their actions and their reporting structure. From here, this discipline was somehow translated to all the playing members, from where ye tries, but there has been an improvement in the way the cricket was being managed.
Again, the limelight of Kanbis Sports Club, after mine taking the hand, was the tour to Bhavnagar, which was very well organized by Bhavsiji Sports Club. We toured Bhavnagar, we toured Rajkot, we toured Diu, and then we went to Kutch. And we went with 40 people, with the families, and that was a memorable time in my journey. Again, there was a tour to Kampala, where boys went to play cricket. We'll thank Kampala for partnership, our community in Kampala for partnershiping with our boys in all the sports facilities. Then again, Mombasa. Actually, Mombasa is the one, I will say, started. Mombasa Sports Center was encouraged by Kanbis Sports Club. When I was very young, Kanbis came first time to Mombasa and they played all the games. From that time, Mombasa community was encouraged to play sports. And for last many years, when he started, Mombasa used to tour here. Mombasa Sports Center used to come to Nairobi, and Kanbis used to go to Mombasa alternative years. Then there was a tour to, the boys had gone to Nyanyuki, they had gone to, again, another tour to Bhavnagar. So we had 2 tours with Bhavnagar, and Bhavnagar Cricket Club came to Kenya 3 or 4 times. I will mention Sir N.C. Goyal here, who encouraged the boys, from both teams, both clubs, to partnership in lot of things. When before my committee came in, our boys were sent for training in Porbandar, and we continued that. And boys were sent to South Africa. They were sent to Bhavnagar, and they were sent to Chennai Academy. And after that, all those training, you can see where our boys have reached. They've reached in lot of places. You have seen in the World Cup in West Indies, where our boys were playing. You feel the pride of the community. And this is the only club who has planted cricketers in the whole community in the World Cup. Since 30 years or 35 years, what I've seen in Kanbis is a magic. You go to kitchen, there are no outside caterers. Our boys used to cook lunches. They used to prepare pitches. They used to provide drinks. And when you see our friends, Kanbis Sports Club, when they used to play cricket, any matches, you see the largest crowd in any ground. Not only on cricket. Look at our club nights. Look at our Diwali functions. Our ladies used to take over Diwali functions, used to do culture programs, set the menus, do the hosting. I remember one particular lady, Lakshmi Naran Ragwani. When I just joined, that time club didn't have money. So everything was like brought by people for Diwali function. The only basics club used to cook. She brought burfi. So she's the one who donated burfi. That's how the club was. Not like today. You see, today we can give everything in catering and things happen. But those times, everything was done by people, by the members, our ladies members, our youngsters, our seniors, our supporters. And that is what Kanbis was, and till it is.
So as the committee itself was very disciplined, the same level of discipline was translated to the players, where when we were calling international players to assist us in training our people on how to play cricket, mentoring them, it's improved their skills, their on-field and off-field skills, teamwork, and sportsmanship. As we progressed, built up in the various leagues in Kenya, a lot of our players started getting recognized, who then eventually took part in various World Cups and national games overseas, South Africa and Netherlands and places like that, which is also a proud moment and a milestone for this skill.
In the last 25 years, we have had almost 17 Super League titles, accompanied with around 15 Division 1 titles, and also around 3 development titles. And it's reached a situation where if the national or the under-19 team require players, the first call we get is, who is ready? So that shows how far we have gone ahead in cricket.
I was selected for the ICC Men's 50-over World Cup that was in Caribbean islands in 2007. So I was the first player from Kanbis Sports Club, rather in the community, to be selected for to represent national team at that level.
Playing for Kanbis for 4 years, and I got my call in the national team. That was a very big step for me, because before that I never used to be part of the national team, and playing for the Kanbis team, it gave me a big stepping stone where I ended up playing for Kenya regularly, and that's where all my cricketing career started.
When I got selected for Kenya team, I was the youngest player at that time. I was just 17. And the second youngest was around 28, somewhere there. Already in the Kenya team, there were Kanbis boys who really backed me, and that kept boosted my confidence.
When Kanbis was introduced, I started playing in that team, slowly progressed to Kanbis B, and then the senior team Kanbis A. After playing for Kanbis A, I got a call-up for the Kenya national team.
The proudest moment of my life is to captain the under-19 team in the World Cup that was held in New Zealand. We got a call-up from the State House for the flagging of ceremony, and where I received the Kenyan national flag from the president at the State House. That was the moment where I received the goosebumps.
Once we started becoming a real powerhouse in cricket, that was shown by when Netherlands traveled to Kenya for the ICC World Challenge League. We are the only teams that played a warm-up game against them here at Islay High School. For some clubs and cricket teams in the country, winning 3 titles over a decade or even over 20 years is an achievement. What happens here, 3 teams, 3 titles. Like some teams are struggling to raise even 1 team for the league. Here we have 3 teams winning 3 titles. So it just shows the structure in place is quite comprehensive. The biggest pride for us over the years, which I think will never be replicated by any sports club or any cricket team all over the world, is winning 15 consecutive Super League titles.
I think Kanbis has won the local league close to 15 times now, if I'm not wrong, and goes to show how the club has evolved to become a champion team. And for that, again, well done to the leadership of the team. Shows that you guys are doing the positive things.
You know, walking up to the stage, I still feel the goosebumps. Did you feel the goosebumps when you saw Sachin Budia get? Hello? Did you feel the goosebumps when you saw Sachin Budia, our own young player, at the age of 16 years old? He was the captain of under-19 national team, and the president himself handed over the national flag, national duties, telling him, young boy, I'm giving you this. This is the pride of the nation. Go, raise the flag, the Kenyan flag high at the World Cup. Can we all clap for Kanbis Sports Club? You know, even right now when talking, I'm still feeling it. I can't digest, but I have to. So we go on, and I'll call upon Mr. Danji Budia to present the next honors list. Mr. Danji Budia. Can I have a round of applause for Mr. Danji Budia? And presenting the next honors, I will want Mr. Harish Jina, Mr. Rajesh Budia, the first player from Kanbis community to represent Kenya at the World Cup level. And I'll have our chairman, Mr. Kuji Asani, even doing the honors. So without wasting much time, I think Danjibai is here. Big round of applause for Danjibai.
Kanbis સ્પોર્ટ્સ ક્લબના ચેરમેન કુરજીભાઈ, ટ્રસ્ટી મંડળ, કાર્યવાહી કમિટીના સભ્યો, ઓવરસીઝથી પધારેલ ઘણા બધા આપણા પ્લેયર્સ, ખાસ રાજકોટથી પધારેલા અનિલભાઈ, વડીલો, ભાઈઓ, બહેનો, બાળકો, વેલકમ ટુ ધીસ marvelous 50th celebrations of Kanbis Sports Club. કે આપણે અત્યાર સુધી ઘણું બધું જોયું, માણ્યું. આ જર્ની 50 વર્ષની અમે સ્ટાર્ટ થયું ત્યારથી અત્યાર સુધી અમારા અહોભાગ્ય કે
50 વર્ષથી અમને આ જર્નીમાં સાથે રહેવાનો મોકો મળ્યો છે. અને અત્યારે જે પ્રમાણે મેનેજિંગ કમિટીએ જે કામ કરેલું છે અને જે પ્રમાણે ઓર્ગેનાઇઝ કર્યું છે, તો મને થોડા પ્લેયર્સ ઇન્ટ્રોડ્યુસ કરવાનો અવસર મળ્યો છે, તે ડબલ તમારો ખૂબ ખૂબ આભાર. તો પહેલાં જ આપણે ખાસ કરીને આપણા કણબી સ્પોર્ટ્સ ક્લબનું ક્રિકેટ જેને સિંહ ફાળો આપ્યો છે એવા અનિલભાઈ ઠકરાર, એમને હું વિનંતી કરીશ કે સ્ટેજ ઉપર આવે અને અમારા વતી કણબી સ્પોર્ટ્સ ક્લબ વતી જે કાંઈ આપણે તમે જે કર્યું છે કણબી સ્પોર્ટ્સ ક્લબ માટે એના અમે ખૂબ જ આભારી છીએ. ખાસ જણાવવાનું કે કણબીસનો આપણે જે સ્ટાન્ડર્ડ ફિઝિકલ ફિટનેસથી ટેકનિકલથી કરીને ખૂબ જ મહેનત કરી આપણી આ ક્લબને ખૂબ જ સાથ આપ્યો છે. થેન્ક યુ અનિલભાઈ. થેન્ક યુ. બીજું મારા ખાસ મિત્ર અને ખાસ મારા ભાઈ જેવા, જેમણે નોટ ઓનલી ક્રિકેટ સ્પોર્ટ્સની અંદર જેમણે આપણી જ્ઞાતિને ખૂબ જ ગૌરવ અપાવ્યું છે, જેને આપણે પ્રાઇડ કહીએ, એણે કેન્યા માટે પણ રમેલા છે. નોટ ઓનલી હિમસેલ્ફ, એનું આખું ફેમિલી આ આપણા કણબી સ્કૂલ માટે ખૂબ જ મહેનત કરી છે. એમના ફાધર હોય, એમના ભાઈ હોય કે એમના બીજા કુટુંબના મેમ્બર્સ હોય, કણબી સ્પોર્ટ્સ ક્લબ માટે ખૂબ જ મહત્વનો ભાગ ભજવ્યો છે. ક્રિકેટ તો મોખરે જ છે. તમે ડાર્ટ્સની વાત કરો, હી ઇઝ ઓલવેઝ ધેર. સ્નૂકરની વાત કરો, હી ઇઝ ઓલવેઝ ધેર. બેડમિન્ટનની વાત કરો, વન ઓફ ધ ચેમ્પિયન્સ ઓફ અવર કોમ્યુનિટી કણબી સ્પોર્ટ્સ ક્લબ, જેને ખૂબ જ લાંબા ટાઈમ સુધી જેને ઝંડો ફરકાવ્યો છે આપણા કણબી સ્પોર્ટ્સ ક્લબનો, એવા અમારા ખાસ ફ્રેન્ડ અને ભાઈ જેવા ગણાતા સંજયભાઈ વેલજી હિરાણી, પ્લીઝ come on the stage to collect your token of appreciation. Family of Mr. V.A. Hirani has done wonderfully well for our club, Kanbis Sports Club. Thank you, Sanjay Bhai. Thank you for all the efforts you put in. Thank you. Next, આવે છે આપણે વેરી ટેલેન્ટેડ અનિલભાઈ પણ કહેતા કે આ છોકરો ખૂબ જ સારું ક્રિકેટ રમશે. ઓફ સ્પિનર આપણી ટીમના ખૂબ જ યંગ અને પ્લેડ ફોર અ લોંગ ટાઈમ એવા ગોપાલભાઈ વેકરિયા, એમને હું વિનંતી કરીશ. નથી આવે ગોપાલભાઈ વેકરિયા, જો ઇઝ જસ્ટ કમ ઇન. યંગ ટેલેન્ટ, આપણે ખૂબ જ સારી રીતે આ ક્લબની ફોર અ લોંગ ટાઈમ હી ઇઝ એઝ એન ઓફ સ્પિનર પ્લેડ. બીજા ખાસ એવા વડીલ આપણા લક્ષ્મણભાઈ મુરજી હલાઈ ઓફ સિમેન્ટસ. ઘણાને એમ થતો હશે કે આ લખુબાપા આપણા ક્લબ માટે ક્રિકેટ રમેલા છે. હા, તો જ્યારે આપણી સ્પોર્ટ્સ ક્લબ ચાલુ થઈ તો લક્ષ્મણભાઈ હલાઈ આપણા ઓપનિંગ બોલર હતા. સારી એવી પેસથી લખુભાઈ બોલિંગ કરતા અને થોડુંક ઉંમરને કારણે એનું બહુ લાંબુ ક્રિકેટિંગ કેરિયર ન બન્યું, પણ જેટલા ટાઈમ માટે રમ્યા તો લખુભાઈ અનફોર્ચ્યુનેટલી અત્યારે આપણી સાથે અહીંયા આમાં નથી, એ ઓસ્ટ્રેલિયા ગયા છે. તો એમના મેમ્બરમાંથી કોઈ એના ફેમિલી મેમ્બર્સમાંથી હોય કોઈ તો આવે, અધરવાઇઝ વિલ મૂવ ઓન. થેન્ક યુ લખુભાઈ. Okay, we have, Aris, Sureshbhai SR, sorry. સુરેશભાઈ એમનું જે સંભાળે છે અહીંયા કંપાલામાં, તો અહીંયા હાજર છે, તો એમને વિનંતી કે ઓન હિઝ બિહાફ લઈ લે. બીજા એક એવા ક્રિકેટર છે આપણા જે ફર્સ્ટ વિકેટ કીપર આપણા ક્લબ માટે જેમણે સેવા આપી છે, એને જ્યારે આપણે ક્રિકેટ મેચ રમતા હોય ત્યારે જ્યારે એ કીપિંગ કરતા હોય ત્યારે આપણે ફર્સ્ટ સ્લીપની જરૂર ના પડે. જેને ક્રિકેટનો ખબર હશે કે વિકેટ કીપર ફર્સ્ટ સ્લીપ સેકન્ડ સ્લીપ, એ જ્યારે કીપિંગ કરે ત્યારે આપણે ફર્સ્ટ સ્લીપની જરૂર ના પડે. એવા વન ઓફ ધ ફર્સ્ટ વિકેટ કીપર્સ ઓફ કણબી સ્પોર્ટ્સ ક્લબ, શિવલાલ પટેલ. શિવલાલભાઈ. નેક્સ્ટ. હવે હું એવા ક્રિકેટરને ઇન્ટ્રોડ્યુસ કરીશ જેમણે લાંબામાં લાંબુ આપણા ક્લબ માટે ક્રિકેટ રમ્યા. હી પ્લેડ ફોર અ વેરી વેરી લોંગ ટાઈમ. આપણે વિચાર કરશું કે આપણે 50 વર્ષની હિસ્ટ્રીમાં એ જે પ્લેયર છે કેટલા વર્ષ રમ્યા હશે. વેરી ટેલેન્ટેડ ઓલરાઉન્ડર. દેશથી આ જ્યારે છોકરો આવ્યો, દેશથી આવ્યો ત્યારે ચાબુક હતો, ચાબુક. વેરી રો, વેરી એનર્જેટિક, પાવરફુલ. એને આપણા ક્લબ માટે 31 વર્ષ સુધી 31 યર્સ એને આ ક્લબ માટે ક્રિકેટ રમ્યા છે. એવા મારા ખાસ દીકરા જેવા રમેશભાઈ મેપાણી, પ્લીઝ વેલકમ. પ્લીઝ આવો. આ આપણે બધા માટે ગૌરવ લેવા જેવી વાત છે. 31 વર્ષ સુધી આપણા ક્લબ માટે અને ઊંચું ક્રિકેટ રમી અને આપણે ગૌરવ અપાવ્યું છે. થેન્ક યુ રમેશભાઈ. નેક્સ્ટ વન લખુભાઈ હલાઈ, જે આપણે વાત કરી, એમના જ દીકરા દીપક હલાઈ. અનફોર્ચ્યુનેટલી એ પણ આજે ફ્લાઇટમાં કેન્યા આજે આવે છે, એના કામ વસ્તે બહાર ગયા છે. તો દીપકભાઈ હલાઈ એમના કુટુંબમાંથી કોઈ હોય તો એમને ફરી વિનંતી કે he can come and collect on his behalf. Thank you. દીપક માટે લઈ લો. નેક્સ્ટ વન છે અરવિંદ હલાઈ. Kero is popularly known. Can we call upon Arvind to? આપણે નોટ ઓનલી કરંટ ક્રિકેટર્સ, આપણે બીજા એવા ઘણાને ખ્યાલ નહીં હોય તો એવા આપણા બહુ જ જૂના આ વોલીબોલ પ્લેયર હતા, પણ વન ઓફ ધ વેરી અર્લી ની વાત કરી. એમની ફેમિલીના બીજા એવા મેમ્બર સંજયભાઈ ઈરાણીના નાના ભાઈ રાજેશભાઈ ઈરાણી, જો કે આપણી સાથે નથી, ઘણા વર્ષો પહેલા ધામમાં ગયા છે, પણ આપણે આજે યાદ કરીએ છીએ. તો સંજયભાઈ ઈરાણીના નાના ભાઈ એવા લઈ રાજેશભાઈ ઈરાણી, તે પણ આપણા ક્લબ માટે વર્ષોથી ઘણા બધા ઘણાને જે જૂના એકદમ જ્યારે આપણે પહેલી જે ટીમો હતી એમાંના બીજા એવા પ્લેયર રવજીભાઈ રાબડિયા, જેને આપણે રાબડી તરીકે ઓળખતા હતા, એને પણ અને જ્યારે ફેટે ઘણા અહીંયા વર્ષો જૂના જે મેમ્બર્સ છે એમણે જોયું ફેટેમાં હવાલદારના જે ફોટા છે એમાં હવાલદારના ફોટા તરીકે એ સેકન્ડરીમાં લઈ લે. બીજા આપણા સુરેશભાઈ રામજી કેરાઈ, એ સુરેશભાઈ રામજી કેરાઈ એટલે આ ભાઈને કદાચ ખ્યાલ નહીં હોય, પણ આપણે જ્યારે સ્પોર્ટ્સ ક્લબ ચાલુ કર્યું ત્યારે એનો ખૂબ જ મહત્વનો ફાળો રહ્યો છે. નોટ ઓનલી ટ્રાન્સપોર્ટમાં ક્યારેક હેલ્પ કર્યો કે કિચનમાં હેલ્પ કર્યો કે ગમે ત્યારે ક્યારેક અવારનવાર ક્યાંક ને ક્યાંક એની હેલ્પ મળી છે, તો કમિટી ફીલ્સ કે વી આર ઓનરિંગ હિમ. થેન્ક યુ. થેન્ક યુ વન્સ અગેન.
થેન્ક યુ બાબુભાઈ. માઇકને ખાવાનું કપે હવે. Thank you, Babu Bhai, for enlightening us on lot of founder players and few of our brothers who are not with us. Without further ado, I'll call upon our guest all the way from Bhavnagar. Bhavsinji Cricket Club is, I told you in brief, what role Bhavsinji has played in Kanbis, developing cricket in Kanbis. Bhavsinji used to travel all the way from India to Kenya. They used to tour Nairobi, Mombasa, and we formed a brotherhood with them. Those who have visited Bhavnagar, the hospitality is their star point. So I'll call upon R.C. Goel, who will present a memento from all the way from Bhavsinji Cricket Club to Kanbis. I'll call upon one of our trustees, Dinesh Bhai હોય કે જયંતિ ભાઈ. Please, Dinesh Bhai ની સાથે આવો. Dinesh Vekaria, you two trustees and Dinesh Vekaria. Let's take the memento. Then he will give a few wise words from Bhavnagar. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the memento is being presented, I'd like to just let you know it's almost over an hour. If you want to help yourselves, whoever wants to help themselves, the washrooms are that side. There's an exit there. Once you go out of the exit, you'll see the signs of the washrooms. Anyone who wants to help themselves, please note.
I think we are so much memorized that we have forgotten the call of nature.
What did he say?
Thank you, Raghubai.
Respected dignitaries, esteemed members, dear friends and sport lovers. It is truly an honor for me to stand before you today on this very special occasion, the 50th anniversary of the Kanbis Sports Club. First and foremost, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude for giving me this opportunity to be a part of such a proud and a memorable celebration. Today is not just a milestone of yours, but a celebration of passion, dedication, and the spirit of sportsmanship that has been nurtured over 5 decades. I stand here not only as Raghavendra Singh Goel, but also as a brother of my late N.C. Goel, who served as the president of Sir Bhavsinji Cricket Club, who served for the club throughout his life until his end. His love for sports and commitment to building strong sporting communities remain an inspiration to all of us even today. The relation between Bhavsinji Cricket Club and the Kanbis Sports Club is not just formal. It is deeply rooted in friendship, respect, and shared values. For more than 40 years, our two clubs have stood together, supporting each other, competing with healthy spirit, growing together. This bond is a testament to the unity that sport can create. Kanbis Sport Club, through its 50-year journey, has not only produced talented players, but has also built character, discipline, community spirit among generations. Such institutions are backbone of our society. They bring people together, inspire youth to strive for the excellence. On this Golden Jubilee occasion, I congratulate every member, past and present, who has contributed to this incredible journey. Your dedication has made this club a symbol of pride. As we celebrate today, let us look forward to nurturing young talents, strengthening our bonds, and continuing the legacy of many more decades to come. I am confident that friendship between our clubs will grow even stronger in the years ahead. Once again, my heartfelt congratulations to Kanbis Sports Club on completing 50 glorious years. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, RC sir, for your wise words. And we as Kanbis Sports Club and my committee are promising you that we will strengthen this friendship and relation and will keep on the fire burning. Prabhaben.
Yeah. પેલા મને એમ થયું કે કલ્ચરલ આઇટમ પ્રભાબેન તમે કરી આપજો. કનબીનું 50 વર્ષનું સેલિબ્રેશન છે, પણ મેં જોયું કે જૂના ફોટાસ બધા હતા, એમાં લેડીઝ કલ્ચર પ્રોગ્રામ કરતી હતી અને સ્પોર્ટ્સ પણ એક આપણું કલ્ચર પ્રોગ્રામ કહેવાય. થેન્ક યુ લેડીઝ ફોર એન્કરેજિંગ અસ. મને લાગે છે કે આ લેડીઝ માટે આપણે જોરદાર તાળીઓ પાડવી જોઈએ કે જેમણે કલ્ચરને જીવતું રાખ્યું છે. એક વાત કરી હતી મુરજીભાઈએ કે આપણે કણબી કેમ નામ નાખ્યું છે આ સ્પોર્ટ્સ ક્લબનું. મેં પહેલાં આપણા વડીલ પાસેથી પણ સાંભળ્યું હતું કે કણ બી, જે કણમાંથીને મણ બનાવે એ કણબી, અને આટલી મહેનત કરનારો વર્ગ એટલે કણબી. બરાબર છે ને? અને આજે તો આઈટીના જમાનામાં છીએ તો આપણા જે છોકરાઓ છે એ ખૂબ જ ઊંચાઈએ પદ પ્રાપ્ત કરેલ છે. તો મને લાગે છે કે જે આપણા વડીલોની જે આ વ્યવસ્થા અને એની હાર્ડવર્ક માટે ખરેખર તાળીઓથી વધાવી લેવા જોઈએ આપણે, કે આપણે આટલું સુખી જીવન આપવા માટે એમનો ખૂબ ખૂબ ધન્યવાદ. એનો એક આગળ તમને નજારો કહીએ કે આપણી માતાઓ હતી, આટલું સરસ કામ કરે અને પછી રાત્રે નવરાત્રિ હોય તો ગરબા પણ કરે. તો માતાજીને રીઝવવા માટે આવી રહી છે આપણી બહેનો, જેમાં ભાગ લેનાર છે હંસા, દક્ષા, મિત્તલ, ભાવના, દક્ષા, ગીતા, ઈશા, લક્ષ્મી, શ્વેતા, સીતા, અનિતા અને નિરાલી. મને લાગે છે જોરદાર તાળીઓ થઈ જાય આ બહેનો માટે. ડીજે બાબુ થોડી લાઇટ ડીમ કરજો ફોર ફ્યુ સેકન્ડ્સ.
ચોકમાં જગમગ થાય રે આવ્યા અંબેના મોતી બેરાણા ચોકમાં આવ્યા અંબેના ચોકમાં જગમગ થાય રે આવ્યા અંબેના ઉડાઓ લાલ ગુલાલ કે આવ્યા અંબેના ચોકમાં જગમગ થાય રે આવ્યા અંબેના
Tell you, these girls, I don't know if they're ladies, but I'll still call them girls, the way they were moving, the synchronization. You know, we play cricket. Your body, mind, and hands have to be in synchro for you to hit big sixes. And these ladies were doing it efficiently. That means we have to clap for the girls and the choreographers who have taught them to do that, Prabhaben and Vanita Ben. Can we clap for them? Prabhaben, I thought you were a good MC. I didn't know you were a good choreographer. Well done. This was a garbo, we say, about Ma. Yeah? It was about Ma. Let me tell you something. There are lots of cricketers here. Do you know something? We cricketers have two mothers. We have two mothers. One who gave us birth and one who taught us how to live life. You know what? That is cricket. We cricketers were given birth by a mother who, when I'm running, if I fall down, she'll come after me, pick me up. But there's another mother called cricket. When I fall down, she won't come running to me. She'll say, hey, that's on you. Do whatever you want, stand up on your own. That is cricket ma. You know, when we were small, when exams come, my mother will come and help me in the bedroom. You know, read, make sure you read, do this, do that. So, you're spoon-fed. But there's this ma, cricket ma. When you're going to bat, when you're going to play, she won't come to help you. It's you go and do it on your own. Go train on your own, do it on your own, and get the results on your own. It's growing us to be stronger. So that is cricket ma. So us cricketers, we have how many Ma's? 2 Ma's. Never ever forget your first Ma who gave you birth and your second Ma, cricket. My wife tells me, you love me more than, you love cricket more than me. She's your first love. I tell her, she's not my first love. She is my Ma. I'll never leave my Ma. So, cricket is Ma, and let's move on to what our Ma is telling us here. Kanbis Sports Club is a Ma to many. Listen here, and you'll see what Kanbis Sports Club does. Thank you.
We didn't want to rest on our past laurels. We always had an eye on the future. And that's when the idea of a cricket academy came over. Cricket academy was a project started by our youngsters, our cricketers. Rikesh, Piyush, Rakeb, Rajesh, the many, Kabar. When all those guys said, no, we go training here. So why don't we train other people here? Ladies and gentlemen, last year's cricket academy, the attendance at one time was 250 players, youngsters from 6 years, 7 years to 18 years. This is done during the holiday. The surprising thing is my boys are very generous. They pick the players, the youngsters from home. They take them to the ground, provide them with t-shirts and equipment, provide them with lunch, and drop them back at a collecting point. So mothers don't have to give them packed lunch, they don't have to give them uniform, even water and juices are provided. Tell me which club, even there are big clubs here with a lot of subscription per year, do this. We do this because of love of the game, love of the unity, and the love of my players who have grown in Kanbis. They want to give back to what they have achieved. We had quite a success when we sent all few of our boys to the team Chennai Super Kings Cricket Academy in Chennai. The learnings they got from there are not just cricket learnings, but life lessons that will stay with them forever.
Kanbis has been doing a lot of development work with the youngsters. I keep following your programs where kids during school holidays get the opportunity to come and practice and learn the game. And for that is a very good thing for our cricket as we look to grow the game.
As everyone knows, our home ground and our home of Kanbis is at Isley High School, Nairobi. We have partnered with Isley High School in Nairobi. We have been with Isley High School for long years, and we don't pay any rents there. It is a mutual partnership where we do help them in infrastructure. Our main projects at Isley High Schools were boundary wall, where we build a boundary wall around the school. Before we built that boundary wall, the school was very open. So street boys used to sleep on the school grounds, used to do all the activities, and the school was not safe. And then you know how things happen. There's a lot of land grabbing happening. So Kanbis came in, and at that time, I'm talking about maybe 20 years back, we built a boundary wall at nearly cost of 10 million shillings. Then there was no water at Isley. School was suffering. People living around the school were suffering. Our ground was suffering. And what did we do? We did a borehole for them. That time, club didn't have a lot of funds. But all this happened with help of our supporters, donors, well-wishers. I remember Devendra Bapa Alai at this juncture, he said, we'll make a borehole. At cost, they did at cost, and whatever money was pending, we could not pay him. He said, don't worry, you keep this for my 3 years donation. Every club night, you deduct part of this. Those are the people who are with us, and we have many people like him with us today also. After the borehole was completed, we did overhead tanks to supply water to school, and school did not have any issue with the borehole. Now, after all those years, the water has gone deep.
Now we are doing another borehole today. Now the water has gone to 350 meters, very expensive venture. Again the supporters came in Murjibai Pindolia. He said, I'll give you half the cost in name of Purimasi to start the borehole. Now, half the funds, we are still looking for them, and I know we have well-wishers who will give us half the funds to complete this borehole. Then we did the school bus. But school didn't have any vehicles to travel for the sports or any activities. So we bought them a whole school bus in partnership with the Parents Teacher Association and Kanbis, our well-wishers. The bus is still going on. Then there were places here, there were no libraries, there were no books. We did a fully fledged library for the school, and still today the students are benefiting. Another good thing we have done for Islay High School is train the cricket team and provide them with all equipments, uniform. Again, there was a time where the school cricket went down, but it started again. Our coaches are training these boys full time, and they are going to come up with a good team. Then, you know, the Islay High School, any government school, there are funding issues. Funding issues, we always come in as a partnership. Our key program in funding issue is encouraging students to get good grades. We used to give them laptop for first and second and third students who and they started getting A stars. Then we started sponsoring a student from Form 1 till Form 4. We are still doing that program, and a lot of students have benefited from there. Another thing is tree planting. If you come to Islay High School, you look at it, it's becoming very green. So these are the few projects we have done. For the club, we have done the pavilion here, which even Islay High School uses for the small functions. Our major other CSR project is our Girl Child Education Fund. It started in 2011. We had a club night at Capital Center, Haveli. Before the club night, few girls approached me and our committee members that there were two girls from our community who wanted to do medicine at the University of Nairobi. And they said one was of a single mother, she didn't have a father. One was of a father who was a disabled, so getting half the salary. And they were very clever girls. I was following their academics from one. And I said personally, and I told my committee, guys, we need to do something. Yes, cricket, sports, CSR we are doing, but these are our girls. And we came up with a formula or ideas that we will start something small. That time we just wanted to collect funds for those two girls and finish. So at the club night, we met a gentleman called Devsi Urgent Kerai of Dunhill Construction. And he said, why small? Go step by step and educate girls every year. So he started with a pledge of 1 million shilling that time in 2011, guys, not now, 2011. And that fund started growing. Girls' numbers started growing. Those two girls have done medicine, they've done masters, they're practicing in the field. But they are the ones, with them we started the journey. Till today, end of this year, by 2026, we will have educated nearly 2,000 girls. And those girls, even there are some boys, orphans, some boys without. And ladies and gentlemen, these are not only from our community. Our community is very minor, but these are our brothers and sisters from Kenya. And they've really benefited. We have testimony to that. We have their articles to that. They become doctors, lawyers, accountants, teachers, and guess what? They want to pay back to this fund. This fund, we have spent nearly 22 million shillings in all these years, and this is not my funds or club funds, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, these are donors. These are people who come to our club nights to come for functions and donate to us this fund. It's very well managed fund, and the fund has grown. So we keep a buffer in case of any eventualities. Let's say somebody has started from Form 1, and then she or she reaches Form 3 and we say, we don't have funds. Now where will she go? So we have some buffering funds and we are still into collecting these funds. I know every year there are donors, well-wishers, very good people from the community and outside community, golfers. Golfers get us a lot of funds every year for these activities. And I really want to appreciate all the donors, all the people who have done so much for this. Educating one girl, you educate the whole house. That is my motto. We have educated many from our community. There are girls who see Kanbis Sports Club as a different entity today, not just sporting activity. So we will carry on with our girl child education. We want to grow the fund. We want it to come to 400 girls every year. With your wishes and helps, we will, and I'm telling you, we will succeed. My aim before I hand over to my young colleagues is to grow to 500 to 1,000 girls every year. When we meet again, I'll tell you that we have grown to that because of your help.
I'll be there for Kanbis anytime they need me.
Emotional, innit? I can see you. Few of you are crying. Don't cry, make some money and give it to us. This is what Kanbis do. Apart from encouraging sports, we have not left our sisters and some brothers not to get education. This is one, I think, only club I know does this. We spend nearly 3 to 5 million shillings every year for this activity. Now, you know, when people see what we are doing, people start giving. The fund comes all the way from UK also and Australia. I had few brothers here who are watching us online today. We call Bojani brothers. The nicknames are Bojla brothers. You see them on TV when India is playing. They donated today 2,000 pounds. We are not collecting funds today, ladies and gentlemen, but I am a Kachi Lewa Patel boy. Lewa mate unani paru koi divas. Bimji Rabadia, 50,000 Kenya shilling all the way from Australia. Pritesh Shirani and our Danjibai Budia, 100,000 Kenya shillings. Before I carry on with the next phase of the function, you saw something, the borehole. We were really stuck. School didn't have water. School have 1,500 boys studying there. Even the borehole, somebody donated to the school. In Isli, the way you see the development which is coming up. I don't want to mention the funds where they are coming from. I'm not biased. But the water levels are going down day by day. We did the survey. Again, sons of our late Davendra Halai, Mahesh and Dinesh Bhai really helped us. The least quotation we got at that stage was 10 million shilling. It's going 350 meters with a hard cast, the pipes and everything. But they made for us a deal, got us to do a borehole at 7 million Kenya shillings. I'll call upon Murjibai again with his family, Balubai and Sanjay. They were the donors for the first phase, which is 3.5 million Kenya shilling, on behalf of our late Purimasi, Puriben, Murji by Pindoria. Murji by Sanjay and Balubai, please come on the stage for 1 minute. Now, you are left with the second phase. 3.5 million if Kanbis gives out for a borehole. where will my girl study? I met a gentleman, we talked, Harish Bhai and Kishore Bhai, with the family of Kasan Ramji and Sons, Dovu Cements. They've donated the second phase, which is 3.5 million Kenya shilling, on behalf of their late mother, Welbai Danji Kasan Wasani, Kishore Bhai, Harish Bhai, with their daughters Janki, Dashi, Dia, Prabha, and Hina Babi and Jesu. Can you come on the stage, please? So anybody wants another phase of Globe Oral, they know who to go to. I'm not calling you for any appreciation. Kishore Bhai, Harish Bhai, Dashi, Sonu, Priyesh, Prabha, please. I'll call upon our trustees, Ramesh Bhai, Dinesh Bhai, please, all 5 trustees, can you come on the stage with Mr. Rakesh Rao? Mr. Rakesh Rao, please. This, ladies and gentlemen, for me, is an achievement. At this time and day, to give to somebody else who is not yours is the highest religion I believe in. Thank you to these 2 families. I'll call Mahesh again. Mahesh, and if you can bring Ba with you. You have done wonders to get us this discounted price. For these 2 families, please. 3 families. Thank you very much. Okay, now can you sit after the photograph? Kamji Bhai, remain on the stage. Samji Bhai, our trustee and founder player, will lead us again for the next batch of honors. I'll call upon Dheeraj Bhai Vakaria, Harish Bhai Banderi, and Pritesh Rabaria on the stage.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am given an opportunity to honor some of the very old members of this club. There are some existing, some are not there, but historically, I had an opportunity to become the first secretary of this club. I was mentored more by Muljibai. And I always told him that in business also, when we work hard, there is profit. And he agreed with me, but he asked me, what is the profit for Kanbis? I said there are two profits, which I shared with him the other day, very recently. One profit is Kanbis becoming champion for last 15 years. Number two is producing players of world class, representing Kenya in World Cups, representing Kenya in age groups. What more do we require? You know, Muljibai is never satisfied. He wants us to work hard because he's used to listening to people. And I still remember when we were in the beginning formation time, we had a lot of ups and downs. And there was a lot of assassination of Muljibai's character. I don't know why, but I am still thinking that this man has done wonderful things for us, and still he wants to do a lot of things for the club. With this, I will call upon Danjibai Shamji Pindoria, that is our DS. DS was an engineer and shareholder of Oriental Construction Company, and he was one of the biggest pioneers we had, and he migrated then to India and US. He is late Danjibai. Anybody from his family, D.S. Patel? No? Okay, thank you. There's nobody. Then there is our Guru, Harji Kashan. And anybody from Harji Kashan? Yes. Any Bani aya che? Can I call her to... Harji was our captain for many years, and he's retired. He couldn't make it. I had a chat with him, and he said, thank you very much, I could not make it. And this gentleman is one of the earliest member of the first team of our club. And he was the second captain who lasted for 7 to 8 years. Please. As far as I'm concerned, I have known him. I knew his brother. We were same age mate. And he was in Vidyanagar University. I was in Bombay. We used to meet off and on in Kutch. This gentleman played for us for quite some time. He's an engineer by profession. He's a businessman, showing interest in many, many industries. This gentleman was very interesting. When we moved from 2nd division to 1st division, we needed about 10 to 12 runs. He was there on the pitch. The umpire was a gentleman called Subhash Modi. And he scored 4 runs. Then we needed another 6 runs. And he was out on 4 runs. So we had 6 runs to score. Somebody called, which you all know, Narnbai Buruburu. He came and hit the 6, and we were promoted to 1st division. This gentleman, whose bowling was questioned afterwards, because we, as a small team getting into the 1st division, they questioned us that his bowling is a throw ball. We fought it off. And one person who helped us to fight off was Subhash Modi. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Girdhar Pindoria. Girdhar is a very prominent businessman in Tanzania, and he still loves this club. There is no time when he will never ask us, what are we doing? And we brief him exactly what this club is doing, and he loves this club like anything else. Thank you. Chairman, who was chairman, it's late Rauji Kanji Ragwani. This gentleman was the chairman of the club, and during his time, there was not anything which we couldn't do. He was a very progressive gentleman, a businessman, and a member of the Mimji Ramji and Sons family. I would request Hiruben to come and collect his token of appreciation. Hiruben, we have asked her daughter to come. On my list is late Wilji Arjan Hirani. This gentleman gave us 3 beautiful cricketers to this club. Number 1 was Sanjay, number 2 was Rajesh, number 3 was Sailesh. All these boys played for the club, not in cricket only. They represented the club in badminton as well. Sanjay, I will request you to please come on board. Next on the list is Parbat Bhai Pindoria. This gentleman, you will not believe, continuously made sure that on Sunday the teams would get the best lunch. He would come in the morning at around 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock and prepare lunch for the team. Parbat Bhai continued this thing for first 10 years, then we got services of independent cook. To represent Parbat Bhai is in India, I would call upon the daughter, Dhanvanti Ben. Where are you? Okay, thank you. Please collect. Next on the list is Naranbai. I don't know what to call him. It's late Naranbai Mulji Kerai, what we popularly knew him as Buruburu. There was no Kanbis without Buruburu, to be honest with you people. He was everywhere on the welfare of the club as a player, an administrator, and he was the past chairman of the club. Unfortunately, there is no one around at the moment, but we will definitely share this with their children. Next on the list is Shamji Karshan Halai. Late Shamji Karshan Halai, a wonderful left-arm spinner. He gave a lot of character to our spin bowling attack for good 10 years. And we have representative Mrs. Shamji. Another person, many people who plays cricket will know him very well. He is a gentleman called Lalji Budia. Lalu, where are you? He was an umpire appointed by ICC to represent African region. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not a small thing, please. Next person to come on the board would be Manjibai Karshan Vakaria. You remember Muljibai told us that even in the script you saw that diamond concrete was the place where some people go together to decide to form a community-based private members club. Ladies and gentlemen, Manjibai, he was one of the person there. He is from Diamond Concrete. The next person who was there in that meeting is late Premjibai Danji Vakaria. Another people who made possible what Kanbis is today. I would request his daughter-in-law, Sunita, please come and collect his talk. Next on the list is a very good colleague of mine, an electrical engineer, a very old engineer in Kenyan engineering fraternity. He was, I think, in Nagpur University, I was in Bombay, but he always made sure that he would come to Bombay and we'll go together to catch together. He is none other than Babubai Kurji Pindoria. Babubai, where are you? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Enjoy your rest of the evening. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, so far, and thank you for your patience and thank you for listening. These are the people we have come to witness and honor them. I'll call upon Samji Bhai introduce Girdhar Bhai very well. Girdhar Bhai is one of the team in first Kanbis team. Girdhar Bhai, when we talked to Girdhar Bhai that we are doing this function, he said, yes, do it. And then we said, we cannot do the function, sir, without funds. So he became a platinum donor all the way from Tanzania. I'll call upon Girdhar Bhai to give us his blessing.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very pleased to come here after 30 years and to be part and parcel of Kanbis. I have spent 10 years of my life in Kenya with Kanbis. It was one of the pleasant moments of my life. By playing cricket, by playing badminton, by playing table tennis, volleyball, that was the happiest moment of my life. So when they called me, without thinking anything, I came immediately. Yesterday I went to the ground after 15 years. So I was wondering, why should not have our own ground since beginning of our journey? So let us think on that. We must have our own ground, and if there is anything to be done on that side, from our side, we will definitely come and contribute. Let me correct the Samji Bhai. When we went to Division 1, me and Samji was playing, and me and Samji was very close friend. He was leg spinner, I was off spinner. And Samji was world-class spinner. Nobody has recognized him, but he was world-class spinner. He was just throwing the ball. Nobody knew whether it is going left or right. And very happy go people, very happy go man. Now, so when we and Samji went on the field, I think there was 30-40 runs remaining. And we were playing against those Nairobi club. It was very difficult. Their bowling was very good. So we went placing 1, 2 quick runs. And eventually, at the last, 4 runs were required and I was out. Then Buru came and hit 4 runs. That's how we went to Division 1. Now I am very pleased also we are continuously winning the trophy for 15 years. That is not enough. We should again defeat West Indies and we should again defeat India and Sri Lanka. How can we do? We can sit down together and we can propose how to go way forward, because recently I was involved in Tanzania also in cricket. Recently I was sitting with Sandeep Patil. So I asked him, what is your success of your story? He said, good food, concentration. How you are concentrating? He said, yoga and exercise, hard exercise. So these are the 3 things. And don't fear anything. When we were playing, we were not having helmet. We were not having good pad. So when the ball was coming here, we were scared. So don't be scared. We are having, bat is bigger than the ball. And we have good hands like Tendulkar. We have as good as I like Tendulkar and recent good young boys. So what is the cricket? Just throw your bat. So that will be, you will get the success will come at your foot. So let us hope that Kanbis goes better and better, and one day Kenya and Tanzania together or somehow we go semi-final and maybe final, and we are there. If you need a ground and need any help, I'm very, very disappointed by seeing the condition of the ground. Repairing the ground is very simple. I was talking to Kurji. Put some red soil, put some bow line, level it, that's it. And keep on doing that. If warriors, etc. are nuisance, let us have our ground, our own ground. Because playing cricket 50 years and we don't have the ground till today, it's a matter of same. So let's have the ground. Instead of doing Diwali function, this and that, but let us have our own ground. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you acquire the ground, I will come and do it for you free of charge.
Girdhar Bhai, thank you very much. I've been talking to you since yesterday, and when I come to address the guest, it was in my speech, what in next 50 years. You have taken words from my mouth. I think Girdhar Bhai is a good encouragement, and yes, that is where we want to head. And Tanzania, you are saying you acquired 3 grounds. I wish you can send one to us. Kenya, the land within Nairobi, 30 kilometers or 40 kilometers, has
ડોનેશનનો વરસાદ થઈ રહ્યો છે ત્યારે આ ગર્લ ચાઇલ્ડ એજ્યુકેશનનો વિડીયો જોઈને મને લાગે છે હાજર છે ધૈર્યભાઈ પિંડોળીએ 50,000 સ્પેશિયલી ગર્લ ચાઇલ્ડ એજ્યુકેશન માટે આપેલા છે એપ્રિશિએટ ટીમ કાર્યોના ગણતરીને વધારી રહ્યો છે અને મહેશ રત્ના all the way from New Zealand 100,000 Kenya shilling. અને વરસાદ કહેવાય ચરણ સાહેબ કે મુશળધાર વરસાદ કહેવાય હજુ વધારે જોઈએ છે હજુ વધારે જોઈએ છે સરસ ચાલો આપણે આગળ વધીએ કલ્ચર પ્રોગ્રામ તરફ આવી રહ્યા છે તમારી સમક્ષ મંજુલા જસોદા નિશા કવિતા વીના મિનલ રશ્મિ રસિકા અને હેતવી તાળીઓના ગગડા સાથે વધાવી રહ્યા
कथा
की मिसाल दुर्योधन। पांडवों, अब तो तुम अपना राज और ताज भी हार गए हो। बताओ अब क्या लगाओगे दांव पर?
अब हम ये खेल यही समाप्त करते हैं।
असंभव! एक अनमोल हीरा अभी भी तुम्हारे पास है, पांचाली द्रौपदी। जीतम जीतम जीतम। जाओ दुशासन, द्रौपदी को घसीटते हुए सभा में ले आओ।
सभा है जहां मेरा स्वाभिमान लज्जित हुआ, जहां सब मौन थे, वहां सिर्फ मेरी कृष्णा ने मेरी रक्षा की।
द्रौपदी,
स्वामी, जब तक मैं दुशासन के रक्त से अपने केश नहीं धोऊंगी, तब तक मैं इन्हें बांधूंगी नहीं।
मैं भीम तुम्हें वचन देता हूं। भगवान श्री कृष्ण ने तो द्रौपदी की लाज बचा ली, पर लगता है उन्हें इस युग में एक बार फिर जन्म लेना होगा।
Thank you very much. Hello. Thank you very much, ladies. I said ladies this time because I saw, I don't know if there were many, but I saw two wives of my seniors, Mrs. Ramesh Mepani and Mrs. Arvind Halai. So I said ladies because they're seniors to me. Ladies and gentlemen, again, talk about golden hearts. You know, there was someone who said 50,000 for Girl Child Education Fund, Daria Pindoria. He's changed his mind now. He's saying 50,000 every year. Till what time, Daria? Probably 10, 15 years. So basically that is one girl every year under his name. Well done, Daria Pindoria. Way to go. Golden Hearts. Kanbis Sports Club has touched many hearts. Even the players themselves are touched when they're playing for Kanbis Sports Club. Let's go to the next clip and we see how Kanbis Sports Club has touched them.
I'll be there for Kanbis anytime they need me.
The club activities were a major part of my daily life. I enjoyed every bit. I benefited a lot in management skills from the club activities, and this became a stepping stone for me.
I came into umpiring courtesy of Kanbis Sports Club. Without them, I do not think I would have been where I am currently. The club has toured various countries in which I had an opportunity to be on some of the tours.
It was probably in 2002. We had a routine of match day where we gather at the temple in the morning, offer our darshan and get together, all of us in a good pickup van to go to the ground, everybody together. Kanbis crowd, as you know, is always behind the team, only when you are doing well though. So we were at the temple and just boarding the pickup van, white pickup van of Ramji, and Ramji comes to me and says, Prakash, we have never won a game against Swami Bappa. So I said, oh, okay, let's try and change the history today. So we went to the ground and started our preparation. We had very religious preparation. Everybody warmed up together, stretched together. Every batsman will have some knock before going into the game. Bowlers will have a specific target bowling. Every day, every game we used to follow that. So just before the game, we had a little chat that, okay, we are here to do something special. Ramji lost the toss and we were put on to bat on a damp green pitch, which was not a Swami Bappa fast bowlers ran over our top order. Like we were 45 for 6, including myself. I remember after getting out, I was just walking out and the Swami Bappa coach said, hey, Alien, get out of the ground. I said, okay, game is not over yet, my friend, but to get those times. So 45 for 6, we spoke to some of the lower order batsmen who could bat a little. I told them, look, 100 would be a really good score. Let's try and reach there somehow. Play some calculative, risky shots and try and reach. Chandu played a blinder. He scored some 40 or something. And we managed actually to score 105. But around 30th over, we were bowled out. So there was no lunch break because scheduled lunch break was at 12:30. So the Swami Bappa had to come into the bat. So they came to bat and I knew that the pitch is still not good to bat. It was still little damp and our fast bowlers were pumped up. Ramji bowled with a new ball, so as Chandu, and we just wanted to keep it simple, keep it straight in the line of the stumps and bowl full because the ball was stopping and coming. And our fast bowlers bowled really well. Steamrolled the top order, the high class players, Ticolos and everybody, like they were 25 for 5. And that's when the scheduled lunch break happened. So that was not an ideal break for us because that could have we could have lost the momentum and everything, but it had to be taken. I was very anxious. Ramji was also. But after the lunch, the pitch dried up a little bit, and batting conditions were a little better. They also applied well, and like we also dropped a couple of catches. Kanti, you remember you and boys dropped a seater between two of you? Yeah. I do. So that catch was dropped, and one simple run out was missed, and around 80 for 6 they needed some 26 runs to win, and the batsmen called for some drinks, and we had a chat to regroup. I called them up and said, guys, I'm here to win this game. How many of you are there? Ramji was equally hyped up. His adrenaline was another level. He said, if any of you are not here to win the game, just get out of this ground. So that pumped up the entire team, and we were back to our best again, aggressively hard. And what happened in next 30 minutes, my friends, I'll tell you, those 30 minutes will remain with me forever. Till my last breath, I can remember the minute details of those last 30 minutes. Because in those 30 minutes, each and every player of my team dived around, jumped around to save a bloody single. One player took a blinder catch, one made a direct hit run out, and when the score was 102, the last wicket fell, which again, Kanti got a run out. I don't know, I'm not sure whether the ball was in his hands or not, but the umpire raised the finger, and there was a riot. Fujo is the right word in Swahili. So that was absolute fujo. Every Kanbis supporter sitting around the ground ran into the ground. We ran to the pavilion. The management, the players, the supporters were all over the moon, and that celebration continued. You can imagine I still get goosebumps talking about this game.
In a way, my life, become more secured, more financially secured because of Kanbis, and I will be always grateful to that. Other than that, I think the reason why club is doing well, or maybe in next coming 20 years they will keep on doing well, is because they don't look at club as a club. They don't look at professionals who come and play for the club as players. But it is more about that culture, that family culture, that feeling that you belong to this club, you belong to each and every member of the club.
I had the pleasure of playing for Kanbis in the late 1980s, and I have to say that I was always made very welcome, and I enjoyed the experience very much. I know that Kanbis has developed into the premier cricket club in the country and has been extremely successful over the last 15 or 20 years.
We had some amazing role models that we used to look up to, people like Sudhir Bhai, Neeraj Bhai, Babu Bhai, Sanjay, Jagu, Ramo, Ramesh. I mean, I still clearly remember on match days, on Sunday mornings, these guys used to come in their white kits to do darshan in the mandir, and we used to look at them. We used to envy them. We used to emulate them. We wanted to be with them, play with them, and I had the opportunity to share the dressing room with most of them.
They really helped me because I was playing with Kanbis. Otherwise, I could not get this opportunity to join as accountant. It was not easy. Because of Kanbis, that's the reason I joined. I got an opportunity to work as accountant in a group of company.
31 વર્ષ થઈ ગયા કે હું ક્રિકેટ રમું છું આ ક્લબમાં. એમાં ખાસ કરીને જે સહયોગ હતો ધનજીભાઈ ભુડિયા, સંજય હિરાની, એ લોકોના જો સાથ સહકારથી અત્યારે જે કંઈ બી ક્રિકેટ રમ્યો છો ક્લબ વાસ્તે એ લોકોનો બહુ સાથ સહકાર સારો હતો.
Playing for the club, I've become a very strong and a confident person on and off the field, and I believe that's the reason Kanbis has been producing such good players.
Kanbis has played a major role in my cricketing journey, both as a young player, going on to represent Kenya under 15s, to the highlight of my career, being able to share the nets with the greats like Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. So it's very close to my heart.
I can't describe how Kanbis helped me, the way the Kanbis Sports Club treated me, and it made me who I am today in terms of cricket or my personal life, from discipline and all the hard work. It taught me like nothing is impossible.
One moment I'll never forget was a match against Swami Bapa where I scored 100 in that tournament. After the game, Ramesh Pindoria Paji gave me a pair of the spike shoes. It was a small gesture, but it meant so much to me, and I will never forget it.
To me, Kanbis Sports Club is not just a place to play cricket, it's just a family, and it has always played a huge role in my life, both on and off the field.
Message to give next generation is to keep on playing and practice hard.
I wish I was talking to Girdhar Bhai just now. You know what he said? It's not, I know this gentleman. A person who practices yoga does not lie. I know his lifestyle. He said we get a ground. Yes. He has given us a lot of encouragement. What he told me just now, for Girl Child Education Fund. Whenever you need funds, one phone call away. You know, Rikesh was telling me goosebumps. Even I'm getting good here. This one is something I have no words, Girdabai. Pass our regards to your family and may God bless you. I'll call upon quickly Jadavji Halai. Jadu Kaka, what we used to call him, molded us, taught us a lot of things. He was one man I used to admire. He can be a secretary in the temple. He can be secretary in the club. He can be a committee member of a Samaj, of Kachalewa Patel Samaj. And I think that's what I'm doing. That is what is called unity in brotherhood. Jadavji Alai is in India. I'll call Sunita Dinesh to come on the stage. Let Arji Bhai Hirani Twiga. Arji Kaka used to always encourage us and used to tell us that Nilesh and Kalpesh were not here. He used to come for the club nights and used to tell us, whatever donation you need, let me know. Ramji Devsi Vekaria, Ramji Papa, everybody knows him. He's been pioneer in the community. Ramji Bhai might not be in initial stage of with Kanbis, but what him and Premji Papa gave us, he gave us one hero and one diamond, Dinesh and Dheeraj. Those boys have guided this club, been chairmen, been the pioneers for last 32 years, I know. Our another Nobelist, Ramji Ratna Varsani. Ramji Bapa used to play volleyball, cricket, and a lot of sports in Kanbis. I don't know what is Dilip and Praveen doing. Trying to play golf. But Ramji Bapa, I used to see him when I used to come from Mombasa. Very, very hospitality giver man and very courageous. Praveen Bhai, please come on the stage. Our Varil, chairman, committee member, Walji Bhai, Velji Hirani, Vivi. I was with him in the committee. He taught us how to run the business of the club. I always admired a younger brother of mine. When I saw him first time on the TV, large screen, playing cricket in the World Cup in Caribbean. You know, when you see Budia on the T-shirt in the World Cup, our pride. Not only for Kanbis. Not only for Kanbis. I think you are listening to me. Gujarati Mabolu, Abe Chokra, Rajesh Budia and Malar. They represented Kenya in the World Cup. No Kanbi, I'm telling you, at that time, has played from all over the world in a World Cup. No Kanbi. And that is the pride of Kanbi Sports Club and the community at large. Can we clap again for these two boys? Malar is not here. Rajesh Budia, please come on the stage. Thank you, Hina, also allowing Rajesh to be with us full time. our Vishram Bapa, let Vishram Bhai Banderi, used to remember Vishram Bhai and Murji Bhai used to stay together on Ojijo. Whenever we used to come from Mombasa, dinner was done by him. Since then, the vegetables and fruits, which our boys, you see our cricket boys, when you see them on the stage, they are very strong. They eat these vegetables and fruits. From that time till today, free of charge from Fruity Fruit. What Vishram Bapa has taught Dinesh and Ramesh is carrying on. Our another elder, Devshi Arjan Kerai, we call him Danil. You saw it on the video. If not for him and his family, I think the Girl Child Education Fund would have not be where it is today. And apart from that, Devshibai is most of the time in India. Recently, we were talking to his brother Kurjibai. He said, "Su joye tamne?" He sits with few people and said, "From this table, on our club night, I'll get you 2 million shillings." This is the strength. This is the legacy Devshibai and his brother and Daniel group is carrying on. I mentioned let Vishram Bhai. Dinesh is our committee member, Dinesh Vishram Banderi, Delhi. He's the EM Ramesh, carries on the work Bapa has done. And Dinesh hardly misses any committee meeting, but he doesn't talk. He just listens, he advises. Him and Harish are our what we call chefs. Love Hirani. Love Hirani, another young man, Pramod's son, has grown up in Kanbis. What he does is any ration, you want rice, you want mug, anything, for 3 teams, free of charge till today. Not forgotten my brother, who, since I joined this club, has told me, whenever you need money, don't mention my name. If you see at the club nights, the group, I'll disclose the group because Hasu is not here, but he can hear me sometimes. Hasmu Kanji Patel always has been with us on Hasu's behalf.
Kurjibai, well said. I will say, જેટલા પણ આપણે વર્ડ્સ કહીને હસુભાઈ માટે ઓછા ને ઓછા પડે. Not only Kanbis Sports Club, he's impacted the whole world. The whole world. Kurjibai, you're lucky to receive that on his behalf. So, when you can have the photos, Hasubai stroke Kurjibai. Hasubai still have a speech, but after the photo. Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, you know it's his speech, so I have to introduce him. Even though he's been on the stage, can we all clap for Kurjibai for his speech? And I'm not talking much about him because time will come for him. For now, it's time for him to talk again. Kurjibai, we want to hear your heart now. We want to hear your heart now.
લાઈટ કરો રૂપાડો છે એમ તો. This is a formal address of a chairman of Kanbis Sports Club to my friends, my dear friends. I cannot appreciate enough for you all gracing this occasion. I know it's holiday season. People have traveled, people have other commitments, but by gracing this occasion, you have made our anniversary a success by itself. Trustees, management committee, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, my little angels, you saw them today, what they can do. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening, Chairman. Good evening, Chairman.
Good evening. Tori Kavi. Jambo na karibu sana to all my guests, all my friends from abroad. I can see Martin and them. Thank you for gracing this occasion. Lots have been said and will be said, so I'll not repeat. I know time is passing. I will appreciate the founders. I want to appreciate people who took from the first phase of 25 without you. I've been with you. You have been inside out of this club. You have done so much. I cannot not appreciate you enough. The donors, the well-wishers, the supporters, the cricketers, the spouses. Guys, this have become a family. I cannot appreciate you enough, but we can clap for each and every one of you. How the club started with great minds, great framework, and great ideas. I'll tell you a very small thing. We go to Nairobi Gymkhana, Simba Union, Roraka, past chair lady of Nairobi Gymkhana, Divya, the trustee of Nairobi Gymkhana, they'll tell you, these are big clubs. But when Kanbis go to play there, you know, even the management committee wants to come and see. Because what our boys do, one, play good cricket, second, discipline, is the core of Kanbis Sports Club. That is our pride. Kanbis Sports Club is not only cricket, indoor, volleyball, golf, where everyone, golf. When we started golf, Dinesh Bhai, Arvind Bhai, there's another friend of mine, Kishan, Rohit, Hitesh Bhai. You know, people thought the golf is for the rich. Today, with pride, I can tell you, any one of you want to play golf free of charge from Kanbis. So, please send your sons and daughters. They are very young daughters playing golf, and they are doing so finely. Cricket, lot have been mentioned, 15 years, 20 years, and what they have done. I'm not going to talk about that. But what people don't know, like Sachin, Rakeb, Tom, Dhiren, these young boys are captaining Kenya team today. This is what Kanbis produce in terms of cricketers. Even golfers, we had very good golfers, and they were playing on a single digit handicap. So we encourage all kinds of sports. Recently we started throw ball for our sisters and young ladies. Please, what Samji Bhai and other speakers said, indoor games. Murji Bapa said, indoor games we can't afford. No, we can afford. But people don't want to come and play. We want to play on the phones. We want to do our own things. If you tell me you want to play badminton, table tennis, darts, snooker, now we have built a good complex in Langata, which will be available even for any of our community members. So please take advantage of that. Girl Child Education Fund, our project has been mentioned a lot of times. What I said in my brief is we'll reach 2,000 girls. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. It's not only 2,000 girls. How many are we in a house? I believe you educate one girl, you educate a whole household. Am I right? So, multiply that by 5. We have helped 10,000 people in this country. And we are going more and more. Recently I met a young lady who just finished medicine 5 years ago. And I was dealing with a patient, and I called the casualty and said, "Sir, it is me. I will help you wherever and whenever you want." This is what Kanbis have given to the community, and community is giving us back. Accountants, lawyers, engineers. These girls did not have a chance. After Form 4, they would have stayed at home or go for a job market. Today, they become graduates. They are tending for their families and extended families. Can we clap for this fund, please? Our CSR, you have seen borehole, boundary wall, a lot of things we are doing at Eastleigh High School. The community at Eastleigh High School is a very small community. People who study there come from a very humble background. We have started scholarship in conjunction with Souvenir Academy Langata, who is giving 50 scholarships. Kanbis will give another 50. We educate 100 boys. You see what difference will it make? You not know today. In 5 to 6 years, those boys will be somebody. Otherwise, they'll have nowhere to go. They'll be boda riders, I'm sorry to say, or casual laborers. This is a vision of Kanbis Sports Club. I'm telling you now, next 50 years. I'll tell you next 15 years. Because after 15 years, I'll be retired in Switzerland. So I'll not be around. Yeah. So 15 years is what I can tell you. We want to do is build up our CSR projects, build our cricket team, what Girdhar Bhai said, have our own facilities, and we move from there. We heard about sponsors, buffering, everything. I'll not repeat. Rikesh had captured a lot of things, but I will really like to thank from bottom of our hearts, Basco Pants, Crown Group, Excel. Again, Crown this year sponsored us partly. Rakesh Bhai is not fair, but I'll come to you. Now we have another CEO of Crown with us today. I showed you a lot of tricks on Thursday, so you have to pay me back, Mustafa. So we'll still continue. Now, I'll not forget to mention Equity Bank is partnering with us. We are talking to Safaricom, but that doesn't mean, ladies and gentlemen, that I'll not come to you. First is you, then second is them. Even girls, Pritika and them, I know they have a lot of money. Yeah? So I think I've covered most of the things. One thing I want to mention, the program was little different. We wanted to honor a lot of more people, but you see the time is taking. So what we have done as a club, we'll honor the people from abroad because they'll not come again for other honors, and our elders and some cricketers. We'll have another night, not here, where we can sit freely and talk for honors of rest of the people. And if I've forgotten anyone, please forgive me and my team. This was done in last 3 to 4 months, and I'll tell you, and the spouses will tell you, that this boy spent last 2 weeks or 3 weeks without sleeping. This is what has come out. Isn't it beautiful? With a small institution, Kanbis is a very small institution, membership of 700 to 800. If we can come out with this kind of programs and events, I think we can do much more. I'll not take much of your time. I know you're looking at me. Now, I'll take your leave. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and love you all. Thank you.
Kanbis સ્પોર્ટ્સ ક્લબ મને તો એમ કે ક્રિકેટ જ રમે છે. બકેટ લિસ્ટમાંથી ને ઘણું નીકળ્યું હે. ગોલ્ફ આ તે પણ લેડીઝ ક્રિકેટ ના સાંભળી મેં છે તો મને લાગે તમે બિઝી કરી દીધી. ઓકે, વેરી ગુડ. જ્યારે આ આપણે ડોનેશનનો વરસાદ થઈ રહ્યો છે ત્યારે મંજી કરસન વેકરિયા એમના તરફથી ને 100,000 કેન્યા સિલિંગ મળેલ છે અને એ થયા ડાયમંડ કોન્ક્રીટ જે તમે વિડીયોમાં જોયું તો મને લાગે છે કણબીનો બોન્ડ ત્યાં થયો, કણબી સ્પોર્ટ્સ ક્લબનો. એટલે ડાયમંડ કોન્ક્રીટ એ કણબી સ્પોર્ટ્સ ક્લબની મધર કહેવાય, બરાબર ને? ચાલો, લેડીઝ એન્ડ જેન્ટલમેન, I'm not taking your much time. Next program is our Kenyan brothers who's doing Garba. I am inviting a Fiki art group. Are you ready?
cricketers, the Afiki Arts, you know, they're giving us vibes. Who wants to join us here? No one? Wait. Afiki Arts have to come here and teach the whole of the committee to play Ras. What do you say? You'll manage, I'm telling you, nothing is impossible. So, yeah, we'll do it well, I know. So, going now, Afiki Arts, thank you very much. I've got one more pledge. Shivji Lalji Hirani, Kenya shillings, 100,000. He's from Kampala. 200,000, oh, it's changed again. He's from Kachi Tigers. He's the one who has brought the team from Kampala. The Kampala cricket team won the tournament here. A big round of applause for them. Thank you very much, Shivji uncle. I know whenever we used to, there was a clip when we went Kampala. Shivji uncle was there for us day in, day out. Thank you very much, Shivji uncle. Now we'll go to the next part, probably the last part. You know, this is like Durandar going on, and we're coming to the last part. You know what happened to the last part of Durandar? Huh? Ah, yeah, well done. I won't tell you. Just see it. Whatever happens at the last part, stays here, don't take it out, yeah? No, don't worry, it's not the last part.
I would like to thank Kanbis Sports Club and the entire membership for what they've done for myself as personally and for our community at large for producing hundreds of cricketers, hundreds of sports people for doing that for the entire community. Thank you.
About 40 years of the club in conception. I met one person, one of the wedding in Bolivia. He came near to my seat. He said, Mujibai, we really honor what people have fought. Nobody had that idea. We were just being graved into the groupism and whatnot. And today, after formation of the Kanbis Sports Club, they have our boys and girls headed educationally, job-wise, and even getting amalgamated mixed with other communities. How they've gone, that is commendable. And that in the forward thinking of you people who organize this club, which I appreciate. This will really commend me to my thing, and I will never forget it in my life.
I think as a player for the last 20 years, the fans I've got from Kanbis, it's been huge. The fan following, motivating. Even sometimes when you're down, you're not scoring, the fans are there to motivate you, and they really want to see you score runs, do well for the team.
ફ્રેન્ડ્સમાં જે કેનબિસનું ક્રિકેટ ફેન્સ હતું કે આપણે ગેમ ચાલુ ન થાય એનાથી પહેલાં તો આખું આમ જાણે સ્ટેડિયમની જેમ બધી પિકઅપોને ગોઠવાઈ હતી. જેવું મંદિર છૂટે એટલે બધા માણસો પ્રસાદી લઈ, ખબર છે બપોરે ખાવાનું ઓછું મળશે પણ પ્રસાદીને બે પ્રસાદી લઈને પણ એ લોકો ગેમ જોવા આવતા.
Despite our modest pavilion and dressing room facilities, comparing to other clubs, our lunches were always very popular and memorable. The catering team truly deserves great appreciation for this.
Members, as I told you, the club does not have the income. We are not like big clubs where we have income of restaurants, bars, and accommodation. We are a very small club, but at heart we are one of the biggest club in this country and in many countries. So all these activities do not happen just like that. It happens with the whole network, the teamwork, from our players, from our supporters, from our committee members, our past leaders, present leaders, and most importantly, the volunteers and the donors and well-wishers. To raise funds, we do activities like club nights, charity golf, we do other functions, and when we lack funds and we have no activities, we call our donors, and they always stand by with us to give funds. I know many of them are here, many might have traveled, but
I know if we call each and every one of you, he said, what did I give last year? I want to give same. We said, no, increase little. There are people who give every year to this, our Kanbis Sports Club. I cannot appreciate you as much as I want, but God will bless all of you. And this is not from now. Since the time inception of the club, you look at cementers, you look at Kasan Lalji Bapa, you look at Murji Bapa family, you look at Ramji Ratna family. The history is so large, and our cricketers now, who started very small, they started with us, I know, when they were without shoes. Today, they've become businessmen. They're in good jobs. I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, half the fund we collect are from these young boys who has become now our pioneers, who have become pioneers not only in donations, in their businesses, in their work of life, in their families. That is the pride of Kanbis Sports Club.
As confidence grew within the place, confidence within our donors also grew, our members grew, and the way we started getting funds or collecting funds improved drastically, where now we were able to build endowment funds so that we are not looking for money when required. We have the money ready to disperse when the events occur. This was, I believe, another milestone where the club became self-funding at some level. And this translated into better management of running the pitch. Moving from here, because the club was able to have a lot of start the Brotherhood Child Education Fund, which was a desired need for that time and still continues from an endowment fund. We also started the National Cricket Training Academy, and we started investing in a lot of other sports like football. This was only possible with you. This was only possible with you, the well-wishers of the club. With you, the people who are committed to service, being committee members and guiding the club, how to unite the force. I really appreciate all of you, especially the donors who are seated here. Without you, all these achievements are not at all possible. Asante sana, thank you very much, and I wish this club, with the incoming generation which I see in front of me, taking over and their vision, getting this club to another level. Thank you.
So my message is, for the coming years, we can try to look for a place where we can have our own club, our own facility, all these things.
What my wishes are and everybody else's wishes is to have our own facilities. It is a dream? No, it is not a dream. It is an idea. The way Kanbis grew from nothing is an idea which will germinate into a very good facilities after 10 years, with God willingly, with your help, everybody's wishes and support. If we meet again after 10 years, you will see Kanbis having their own facilities.
Unity in brotherhood.
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 Unity in brotherhood. Unity in brotherhood.
Unity in brotherhood.
Unity in brotherhood. Unity in brotherhood.
Unity in brotherhood. Unity in brotherhood.
Unity in brotherhood. Unity.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know you're tired. You're hungry? Wait, I give you some energy. Can we all say unity in brotherhood? On count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Unity in brotherhood! I know you guys are not hungry. Let me call upon Kanti Rabadia to present the next honors list. Presenting the honors on the stage will be myself and my hero. Where is he? He's already coming, yeah? Ramji Sangani and behalf of Mulji Bhai Pindolia, anyone from the family, Sanjay Bhai or anyone from the family, please do join us. We'll take this fast, don't worry. If you feel like you don't have energy, 3 magic words, unity in brotherhood.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I think that energy of unity in brotherhood has carried us together. Time is of essence. So I have some heavyweights to honor. I may miss out on something, but we'll just have a few words against them or with whatever we are going to talk about. I'd like to honor one of the pioneer and one of the founding team member and a captain for so long, Danji Budia. We all know how energetic and what he did for us. This one guy is the one who taught us about the equipments, how to handle them, what to do. Can you have Danji Budia on the stage, please? Very few words about them, but that's of the time essence we have. The next guy, one person with his dad, Neeraj Odedra, and Sir, we used to call him Ram Sir. These two gentlemen, dad and the son, these are the guys from Porbandar who completely changed where we used to play cricket and what cricket has become. We have the fruits of the guys who are going to the national team. That is Rajesh Budia, Malhar Patel, Naran Vatsani, rest of the guys who've been there. And currently, as I've said, Neeraj Odedra, this one guy, we would like to have him coming, I think, for a month or something like that, but on a volunteer basis now. Because on a current status, these gentlemen, as he said, they survived on what they used to get from Kanbis and this. On a current status, this gentleman is a coach of Saurashtra Cricket Association, and that's a big, big achievement. Neeraj Bhai, please, can we have you on stop? Another legend. This guy, we can talk and talk and talk. With few years of his services, Prakash Bhatt, the caliber of guy he was. Some of us, I think, will vouch for it. The catch that you saw and the warnings we got, I think it was not Kanti Rabadi who dropped that catch. I'll not mention that, but eventually the final result was what? We won the match. So currently, Prakash Bhatt is not here, but the status is current ICC match referee. Just been appointed as an ICC match referee. This one gentleman would really wanted to come, but due to the IPL fixtures and being a match referee, I would like Ramji Sangani to receive on his behalf. Rama is one of their mentor. The next receiver, Dinesh Premji Vekaria. This one gentleman, I will have very few words. Who is laughing? It must be Sunni. So this one, where is Dinesh Bhai? We fight, we talk to each other. He served us for last 35 years. I think I'm the only one that is getting mentorship from him, but I will just weigh on what we get. Dinesh Bhai, thank you very much. The next person is one of the guys I will just mention. He's given us 2 sons who donates, who will be donating, and we just saw Karsan Ramji Varsani. Sorry, Danji Karsan Varsani. Karsan Ramji and Sons. I would like to call upon Dia, Dashni and Sunaya on his behalf. And Jasoda Ben as well, being a daughter, so that donation, Jasuben, it has to be coming from you to receive that award. The next awardee, let Lalji Devshi Patel. Let Lalji Devshi Patel, I would like to call upon, is one of our founding member, Sanjay, to receive the award on his Sanjay Lalji to receive the award on his behalf. The next, let Shamji Velji Banderi. I would like to call Dhanwanti Ben. Dhanwanti Ben, our chairman said, ladies too are wealthy. So when you are receiving the award, kindly look into it. We are not asking for the donation. Donations are just flowing automatically. We have never asked today, but we really appreciate. Dhanwanti Ben, kindly be on the stage. The next guy, Naran Varsani, one of my colleagues, a partner in crime. We went to Porbandar together. We played cricket together. Naran Varsani. The next one, a small guy with a big heart. This gentleman started his career in 1990. So it's 2026. That is 36 years. I thought I'll overtake him, but virtually by suspending him is the only way I can do, being a secretary, to overtake him, but which we cannot do. Harish Keshrajina. This guy, you see him playing, serving us, kitchen, whether we are organizing, is one of the guys who served us for 36 years. We are honored. It's only 4 years to complete 40 years. Coach, please. Then the next, Peter Kibaki Busana Bana. This gentleman, he was idol to many pace bowlers when Sanjay and him in the morning, give me the ball, I fire the rest. Asante Sana Kibs. The next one, let Ramji Karsan Vekaria. Diamond Concrete. Raju, Ramji, anyone to receive the award on their behalf? Usana, Raju Bhai, one of the founding members. The next one, Kurji Shivji Patel. He was one of our captain early days, which we would like him. Anyone on their behalf? Okay. The awards. These few gentlemen, we really appreciate. As my chairman said, we cannot serve everyone. So we are going to have another function that includes myself, that we said, yes, we are going to be part of that. We have served for so many years, and we have got pleasure of being with Kanbis. What we have been doing, most of you, I think you are aware by now, the movie that we have done, the journey continues. So in this case, we would like to continue for another 50 years and be together. Asante Sana.
Thank you again for your patience. 3 agendas remaining on the program. Only 3. It will not take more than 20 minutes, I promise you. Chairman's appreciation I'd like to appreciate following people. Please come on the stage very fast. Me and my family, my spouse want to appreciate you guys. Vice Chairman Harish Bhai Banderi, very fast please. Secretary Kanti Bhai Rabadia, Treasurer Nilesh Bhai Irani, Sports Secretary Rajesh Budia. Guys, you should be on the stage by now. Publicity Secretary Dinesh Bhai, immediate past Chairman Dheeraj Bhai, Arvind Hirani, Piyush Kerai, Ramesh Kabadia, Rakeb Patel, Harish Jeena, with the spouses please. With your spouses who gave you permission to work for the club. The real spouse please. Ritesh Rabadia, my trustees, Murji Bhai Pindolia, Samji Bhai Pindoria, Dinesh Bhai Alai, Ramesh Bhai Banderi, Jayanti Bhai Alai. I like to appreciate one gentleman who was in the committee. Despite him not being in the committee because of his busy schedule, he's always with us in the committee and he helps us every time we require his service. Hitesh Bhai Pindoria, with your spouse, two ladies who have really worked hard. You saw the programs, you saw the deck.
To the paper like they were crossing on each other. I'm making deputy bed to me. I make a couple baller crazy. It's turning lazy. Sleep, I probably burn the covers, burn the covers. If the covers burn, I gotta turn the mattress. Token the first pick you all did a pick like a.
नादे दिल परदेसी नू तेन नित दा रोना पै जाऊगा नाल रंजे ते जोगी दे तेनू जोगन होना पै जाऊगा
Get ready. I'm a king, but I bop, I'm a saint. They call me a bad man, that's a fucking good thing. Mama said swing back when another man swings, so I make my mama proud and they make their heads ring. Father, forgive me, I can't forgive them. You know my history, you know what I did then. And what I do now, a whole lot worse. Heavy is the head, it's a blessing and a curse.
Call upon donors, Esteem Construction, Vagyani Enterprise, Kasan Ramji and Sons, Mombasa Cement, Master Power Systems, KV Construction. These are our gold, platinum, gold and silver sponsors. I'll call upon again, let Kasan Lalji Vekaria and let Ramji Ratna Varsani family. Praveen Bhai and Dilip Bhai, please. And Kirit Bhai, very quickly. Ramji Sengani and family. Equity Bank, Mr. Peter Muturi and Mr. Moses. Please, let's make this very fast. My children are hungry. Limited and classes. Classic, Ironmonger, Yogesh Bhai, if you are here. And Kens Metal Limited. Heavy Contracts and Crystal Units. Arvind Bhai, Kara and family. Mafuko Group of Companies. Salin, Sanjay, Vinu Bhai. MS Builders Limited. Mauji Bhai, Bandarian family. Esteem Construction Company Limited, Girdhar Bhai Pindorian family. Very fast.
Like Fokker, yeah. Pull up in a beam, too much, too clean, I'm taller. I don't foster, serious and daughter. A big time player, crib too big and ganja. I went flexer, yeah. Tina said Jimmer, yeah. Too hot like a heater. My neck done froze like winter. Don't bet it on liquor, yeah. Shades told me picture.
Ladies and gentlemen, now this is the souvenir book. All of you will get the souvenir book. A lot of heart has been put inside this. The Kanbis Sports Club written inside this souvenir book. It's a very, very interesting book to go through. And now we'll unveil the souvenir book. So ladies and gentlemen at the front, we'll open the ribbon and unveil. The ones at the back will open up. So you are all part of the unveiling ceremony. You'll open up the book and we'll show the book to the camera and to the audience. Let's go. The ceremony starts. This is the cover of the book. The journey of 50 years. Got all the sports we play included there. Big round of applause for the souvenir book. All the sponsors and donors who have donated towards the souvenir book. Take a photo once the photo is done. We'll move on. Ladies and gentlemen, I know every one of you, before you leave or before you go for dinner, there's a bag which will be distributed to you outside before you go for dinner. It has a token of appreciation, a souvenir inside, and our love in the bag. Thank you. Please, 1 minute only. Upon our
pioneers, our groundsmen, who really help us all the way on the ground. Simon and Daniel. Simon and Daniel, we'd like to appreciate you with a token which is quite different from what we have given everybody. And tumeshukuru sana na kazi yenu. We really appreciate what you do on the ground. I'll call upon ladies and gentlemen, not to worry. I know you're hungry. The food is not going anywhere. This is the last part of the appreciation. All cricketers know these two gentlemen. If we score 100, it's because of these two gentlemen. They are part of us. Part of us. So now we're moving on to the 6th honors list. We call upon Ramesh Kabaria, Shamjibai Pindoria, and Kantibai Rabadia to help me with the honors. You know, when you see me, I talk about cricket a lot. Talking about cricket, I'll call upon the next group, which has got the heavyweights of cricket. Shamjibai, Ramesh Kabaria and Kanti Rabadia on the podium, rather on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only Rakia Patel. This guy has played cricket for us for years and years and played cricket for Kenya for years and years. The pillar of Kenyan cricket after Steve Piccolo is Rakia Patel. Kenyan cricket. Next up, here he comes. He always hides himself. Next up will be Sachin Budia, the guy who received the flag from the then president, Sachin Budia. He was young then, he's got beard now. He's getting married next week. We wish him well. Sachin, you can run. Team captain, Hiran Gondaria. Gondaria is Kanbis current captain, Super League captain, national captain. Next up is Nelson Odhiambo. Is Nelson here? Is Mansukh Jasani. We know him as Mutua. Next up is Rajesh Vasani. Very good cricketer, now he's got a big tummy. Rajesh Vasani. Sometimes the tummy helps hitting sixes. Next up, Pushpa Kerai. All these are played for Kenya national team. You know, you guys want me to rush them. If you want food, you do that. But the honors are very huge because they played nationally. Next up, Harish Vasani. Next up is my hero, Ramji Sangani. Today is its birthday. Can we all wish him a happy birthday? This guy is the MSD of Kanbis Sports Club. If you know what MSD is, Mahendra Singh Dhoni of Kanbis Sports Club. It's a big honor.
Premji Ravji Halai. Premji Ravji Halai. MBS. No. So we'll continue. Next up, Jailesh Varsani, a very good friend of mine. Just hear it out before you clap. This man, a young man, younger than me, told me, Rikesh, you guys are doing an academy. You've seen in the video. This guy said, I'm the main sponsor of this academy for the next 5 years.
Here come the drums.
Lakshmika is not here. Okay, next up. We're done. We're almost done. Don't worry. Oh, Lakshmika is here. Come fast. Lakshmika can run, eh? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know you guys are tired. You guys are hungry. So I want you to stand up. Yeah, everyone to stand up. Since you guys are not cooperating, everyone to stand up. So, my physio told me sitting for a long time is not good for your health, for your spine, for your knees. Can we all clap for this gentleman coming on the stage, Kuchi Asani? Don't sit. It's not good for your health. You've been sitting for long. Next man, Dhiraj Ramji Vekaria. Now, if you want to sit, you can sit. Sorry for that. If you want to sit, you can sit. These two gentlemen, you know why they get a standing ovation? I'll tell you a small story. The last one of the evening. Dhiraj bhai, go there, receive, and both of you stay there. You know, once you buy a new car, you have new spares, everything. You put petrol in it, everything. A new car, 0 mileage. Will it run? Yes or no? No. It can't run. There you go. You need a driver. One of them with a hat is the driver of this 50th journey car. The driver. Clap for him. One more question. When the driver is driving, will the car move? You guys are now worrying. What do I say? Will the car move? He's driving. The car will move. Yes, the car will move. I have to answer for you. The car will move, but it will just move. Straight direction. So you need a co-driver. The gentleman next to him, you know he's what? He was a co-driver of this thing. The 50th journey. Clap for him. It doesn't end there. You know, Gucci Bhai is looking at me. It doesn't end there. Gucci Bhai never skipped a single meeting of this whole journey. Can we clap for him? I have recorded, I know, not a single person apart from him has never missed this whole committee meeting, be it main meeting or even a smallest meeting. This guy, this chairman, has never missed it. Thank you very much. Now, last one, the co-driver. You think, co-driver, what will happen? No. Now the car was moving so fast. No, 50th is coming, the car is moving so fast. But we didn't know the shortest route because it was coming fast. 50th was just around the corner. So this co-driver said, wait, don't worry, boys. I know the Choro route, the shortest route to this. So this guy said, don't worry, chairman, I'm there for you. This guy, early in the morning, messages each and every team. Guys, where have we reached? What has happened? Each and every team, there are so many teams formed within the main committee. This guy, early in the morning, starts reading all his notes, starts following up. Come night, he's given you a deadline. By tonight, I want your report. So we were moving, but there was no direction. This co-driver came in, gave us the direction. You want me to continue? No, the story ends here. Can you all clap for this driver and the co-driver? Ladies and gentlemen, you heard me all this. Please give me a little bit of time. I want our secretary to thank you all. So we'll have the last part. I know chairman is coming to me. Pujibai, these guys, I cried. When I got the message that my brothers have passed away, they were playing cricket with me. I think most of you guys know. Sorry to my heavenly brothers. I wanted them to come last. These guys came, but still they're last. My two brothers, let Alpesh Budia and let Harshil Sangani, they passed away when they were at the peak of their career at 20 years old at Pujibai. They were the boys who were winning the matches for us. I'll call upon the dad. I know he's scratching his eyes, so he has to come. Dimple is here, okay. So Dimple is doing this honors. Dimple, come. I know. I understand. Dimple, for both of them, for brothers. I think I cannot talk much of my brothers. Pujibai, you can tell.
These are the boys we lost in an accident, and we still remember them every time. Why I've come here is I want to give my token of appreciation to Rikesh. You know what Rikesh has done? He has not slept for the video he made, the souvenir he completed in no time, and what he has been doing for the club. He did not talk for himself, but me, as his senior, want to appreciate him. Can we clap for him?
Just to have the vote of thanks. It's been heavyweight, really tiring for last 4 to 5 months. Some of the spouses kept on calling us till 12, 1. It's very difficult. I would like to appreciate as a secretary, my co-secretary, Rajesh Budia. This guy, me being a secretary, is the one who really worked for me. So Rajesh, thanks a lot. Keep on working. We'll pass on the baton to you. The other guy I would like to wish, Harish, the chair, rest of the guys, the people who are involved, volunteers, security guys, first aid guys, the trustees, the managing committee, donors, of course the participants, their teams, most importantly, celebrating 50 years on the field. A specific boys from Kampala. These guys deserves round of applause. Can you clap for them? All the way, only team coming from Kampala, all the way from Kampala. The visitors, the overseas guys, we really appreciate your presence. The young girls here, the ushers, Urvi, Rinda, Niyati, Dia, and of course, the dancers. And finally, Jane Bowen. Asante Sana for all of you. We are not a team because we work together. We are a team because we respect, trust, care for each other. Your journey doesn't begin here and doesn't define your beginning neither ending. So let's keep on pivoting and keep on evolving. Asante Sana. Thank you to everyone. Thanks a lot to all of you. Thank you, guys.
and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, you can now proceed for dinner. Thank you very much for staying with us. One more announcement. When you're going either out or when you're after your dinner, please everyone to collect. Every family will get a return gift. Please collect your return gift. It's got a memento for the 50 years. Each and every family, please collect your return gifts. Thank you very much. See you all. Good night. Committee members, please come on the stage. Photographers, we appreciate you. You're not going anywhere. One more photo, as we said. Media team, we appreciate you. All the volunteers, we appreciate you. Committee members, can we have you on the stage? Committee members, please, can we have you on the stage? Committee members, Piyush and team. Rakeb, Piyush, Ramesh, if you're up there, please do come here on the stage. Harish Bhai, Arvind Bhai, Rajesh, Piyush, Ramesh, Dit, make sure Piyush, Ramesh are here.
Here come the drums.